Yes, 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 yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is Rawdope Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000, and this is episode 3-something. I got the motherfucking crew in the building, man. Kenny Faso on the goddamn boards. Lord Black Boy Media, Black the CEO, Black the Mister Don't Get No Sleep. Hey man, we got one of the top divas, Baltimore hip hop, in my top 10. Brittany Turo in the building. Everybody just coming through this topic Tuesday, man. We got a lot to talk about, baby. We got a lot to talk about, man. If you're looking at this right now, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, a round of applause, man. Season 6, man. Season 6, we in the building. We grinding, we working, man. It's episode 3-something. So how everybody feel?
I feel grand.
Can I put the pressure on now? You know I like to get to it. Can I put the pressure on it?
Pressure.
Can I put the pressure on it?
Yeah.
Can we play a beat?
No. That's copyright.
Oh, that's right.
That's copyright.
I mean, I can spit if you want me to.
Yeah, can I get
She can do acapella, but we can't start it out like that.
Wow,
man.
we got pressure. We got pressure, nigga.
I mean, give him the part. Open it up with the bars.
Hold on. What's the line? What's the line? No fuck shit, no fake shit.
No foolishness.
Come on, we get to it around here. Since you got
go with the bars. She going straight with the bars.
It's T-Raw, 2 dubs.
Let's go.
Yeah, they said you down, and if you knock it down the drizzle. I kept it real humble, I'm the rawest bitch in this town. Fuck keeping it cute, that mean that I'm on mute. I'ma spit it every fucking time I walk up in the room. These bitches trash and they know it. They ass so they show it. Sucking dick for some pics, they spraying ass but they ain't hoeing. Y'all picking off for clout, not for bars, that shit is weak. These bitches 7 days, I'm the 8th, I'm next to eat. Never eeny, always meany, I'm minusing all my foes. My niggas in the pencil, now my ex is talking O's. He pussy and it shows, I doubled up my hoes. He wanna diss me, but he can't. He scratch, he froze. These bitches only round because a bitch about to snap. These niggas want me round because I'm pretty and I rap. I'm litty and I'm fat. How the fuck she doing that? Rawholic, no chaser. Come get a shot of all his rap. Cause it's pedal to the metal, metal to the fucking flizzo. Fuck keeping it friendly. It's a front. I want the dizzo. Red bone savage. Here to wreak havoc. I already had it. So if I want it, I'm gonna grab it. Bitches bank roll raw. It's fuck all y'all.
You proved me wrong.
She cut that woman off, man.
And I ain't doing features, y'all acting weak. My shit cost, I'm the growl out of hunger. The crashing sound, I'm thunder. Mama raw, a Celtics fan, but bitch, I'm a Phoenix Sun. I made to get my shine on and put in footwork. I'm shaking rooms, they shaking ass, so tell me what's the perk. They sweaty and I'm ready, so I'm up in my fucking worth. They either scared or they scary. I'ma take they ass to church, bitch. Who fucking with the raw? Let's go.
Where you from?
Oh,
man. Does. I was born in DC. Parkeyes raised me. Let's go, West Side.
So hold on.
Let's go.
Let's go. How it happened?
How that happened?
I moved.
Because DC don't come to Baltimore.
Yeah, well, we got how this happened. You ready? Niggas got put out the jacks.
Here?
That's in DC. That's how that happened.
So originally born and raised.
We got put out the jacks.
But how you end up to Baltimore? Like,
hey, that's my people.
People don't relocate here. We relocate out.
They relocated here.
So y'all hit the Parkway.
Hey, niggas came straight here.
Which would you prefer?
I prefer the Heights for real because that's where I grew up at for real.
That's all you know, basically.
Let's go 1-5, stand up.
Okay.
That's right.
I've been rapping since I started writing poetry when I was 8. Started writing raps when I was 13, 14. Started taking myself serious 2 years ago.
Wow, what happened?
Why I started taking myself serious? Cause I just my littles for real. That's my son. He just he just said something to me, and then we was practice rapping, and then he just said, Ma, do it, and then I just did it. I just literally took myself serious, and I ran with that shit because I know I got it.
So the flow you got now, is it the original flow? Did you grow into it?
No, that's just me. So my flow is. I got a grand cadence for real, so I'm gonna go ahead and rip whatever I need to rip.
So how did we get to this point? Rawdope Podcast. How did you get to this point?
Actually, Rawdope was the first people that for real see me. So like
you heard that?
Yeah. They gave me a little, interview and shit like that. I freestyled on some shit for real, and I ain't never.
So you took off from Rawdope Podcast. I guess another stop black, shut black up. I'll give the guy over there in the block, in the joint, in the shiesty joint. Yeah, man. Loyalty over everything.
Yeah, check out this brand, man. Baltimore
Sauced
brand,
up.
man. Loyalty over everything. Got the the ski mask joint, the jacket, man. They gave the
Sauced
jacket.
up.
Say some loyalty over love. That's the name of the brand, man. Make sure y'all follow them everywhere. Loyalty over love. The jacket cool. The mask cool. You know what I mean? I like it. I ain't gonna wear the mask outside or nothing like that. But
Feeling your element.
you know what I mean? I'm feeling
your
my element, bro. I'm feeling like
right now.
I'm feeling like Kodak Black when he did the Breakfast Club interview in the mask. Right now, so I'm gonna play with this now. You know what I mean?
They ain't paying you
You know
enough
what I
to
mean?
show
It
your
hides
face.
the dreads real good. You know what I mean?
They
Yeah,
ain't paying you enough to show your
yeah.
face.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dreads real
And,
good.
and
You
listen,
gotta pay
man,
me to see this
taking
shit.
it to my man Kanye, man.
Yeah.
Kanye did a good performance on the Usher stage.
Yeah, he did.
It's my man, Ye. $7 million on the Super Bowl
But your
commercial,
boy- your boy
and
like a
didn't do
damn
nothing.
JD, I'm sorry, with the Wednesday Adams outfit on. Come on.
Yo,
Come on.
looking
Come
like
on.
Lil
And
Ed
I do
Monster.
left field outfits, but the ruffled socks.
He looked like CeeLo.
Come
It
on.
was like crazy, bro.
Oh, I ain't even gonna put that. I ain't even gonna give CeeLo that charge. CeeLo do some left field outfits.
Man, you can't
but they
get
match
CeeLo no
CeeLo.
charge. CeeLo Green, my man.
Right,
And
CeeLo with him,
gonna
yo.
always do his
Yeah.
thing.
Jermaine,
CeeLo
I feel
Green
like
is
still
CeeLo
chasing the
Green.
wave. He's still trying to chase the wave. I will never give him. I'll give him his credit for what he's done in the business, but I ain't gonna give him his credit for that. You know how some people just make their own wave? He's always, to me, rode a wave outside of music to stay relevant in my eyes. Now, musically, he the man. I give him that. But when it come to sauce and all that, no.
Man, fuck that outfit.
You lost that outfit. I'm sorry.
That shit
And
was
I do
trash.
left field. You could have did the whole outfit without the ruffled socks and the Oshkosh shoes.
That big ass collar.
Come on, my
that
man.
whole
Black,
thing was not
you
it.
the same guy that did the Speedos on South Beach.
All right,
You
but it
gotta
made sense.
respect
Make it
that.
make sense. The ruffles with the come on, make it make sense. I at least
Said
had a
Super
story
Bowl
with mine.
ruffles. That made sense to him.
Yeah,
it
this
made
was
sense
this
to
was
him.
an 8-town thing.
He was like, shit, they want me to put that shit on.
Come
Right.
on, man.
Yeah.
You on
And that-
stage?
He apparently ruffled yours.
You on stage?
That's a fact.
Come on.
That's a fact.
Now and nothing against big guys, but you a big short guy, so it looked that much more
Who?
crazy.
J-
Jermaine, JD.
He a heavy. JD not heavy.
JD
son.
I don't think he heavy.
JD
like,
didn't gain a little weight.
I don't
Ain't
think
nothing wrong
he's-
with
That
it.
nigga built like CeeLo Green.
Yeah, he
I thought it
is.
was
For
CeeLo.
real?
He
I
is.
thought it was CeeLo up.
And that's why it looked
No, I
awkward.
didn't think he looked that big.
Oh, so he thought it was CeeLo Green up there?
No.
That's why he looks so awkward to me. I get pushing the boundaries of fashion, but everybody can't wear everything. I know it's some stuff that I may see that.
CeeLo
He
Green
ain't care.
was up there, wasn't he?
He ain't
No,
care.
that
That
wasn't.
was JD.
That was CeeLo Green was up there too,
We had
man.
to fact check it.
JD.
We had to
I
fact
thought
check
was
it.
CeeLo.
Look at watch this. Look at Lil
One
Jon.
of them was CeeLo.
Look at Lil Jon.
Lil
Tastefully,
yo.
tastefully money, and he older.
bro. They
I
nigga,
love
JD
Lil
about
Jon
pushing
forever.
60, bro.
Who?
JD
Forever.
pushing 60. Man.
And you gonna give me? Look at Lil Jon pushing 60, and he was out there in the tasteful.
Lil Jon probably pushing 50.
John,
No,
that nigga, yo.
Lil Jon. Hold on, we got fact checked there. Who came? Lil Jon came first, right? JD was still
No,
doing
JD,
commercials.
He was
JD
way
came
first.
bro.
Now,
JD
hold
Way
on.
before Lil
JD
Jon.
was-
He born into the end.
Right, I ain't asking who was born. I'm talking about far as really hit the music scene.
JD.
Yeah.
All right, I give him that. All right. I still say respectfully, that night, Lil Jon looked like he was supposed to. JD, I'm sorry. ATL, y'all took that one.
Shit,
Ruffled
they ain't give a
socks. Ruffled socks. My nigga, come on. There's no way you gonna get me to.
Out of a whole, it's a whole lot of people that say if you go to 8, other niggas gay down there. You think a whole tribe of supposed to be gay people give a fuck that this nigga had ruffles on his socks? They don't care.
Oh, they love it, yeah.
They gonna have ruffles on their shit. Wait till they start banging them out. Forces, ruffles, what?
So, okay. Since-
What was what? Somebody gotta show me the pictures of the ruffled socks because I'm confused.
yeah, he had the
Somebody
little girl
pull it
ruffled
up.
socks. You know how you send your daughter? Well, I don't know if you got daughter. If you, the little girls that go to school. with
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
You see, matter of
I
fact,
honestly
Wednesday
thought it was
Adams.
bold.
You seen the Adams family picture, right?
Yeah.
He had the whole outfit on, from the socks
I
to
did
the
see
shoes,
him, but I was
to
so-
the knickerbocker shorts, to the blazer.
I was under
and
the web.
tie.
I've been under the
Shorts
web
was
for
ridiculous.
days.
Yeah, he had the whole joint on.
I've been under the
That's
web.
why I said
but
I
didn't know
wasn't
that boy was
even.
doing that.
I get what he was going with the shorts and the, but the ruffled socks and the shoes that got the cross strap become cross. If it's that,
What was he
He was
giving?
schoolgirl vibing.
Let me see.
if it's giving that much of a gender, you ain't supposed to wear it. If you can pass with it being
out.
Una,
They the Pharrell Louis Vuitton
That
joints.
shit got a goddamn pocket on his sock.
Yeah, I
You think he
mean,
care?
man, I'm looking at it.
like
You know
Drake
what I mean?
said,
Ham like them
Like Drake said.
He ain't about to
I ain't gonna lie. You know
nothing wrong
what
with the dick
I
sock with the
don't.
pearl.
Like Drake said.
I don't
One
find
that
it
probably
black.
was
Come on,
fuck.
you find something wrong with them socks?
Like Drake said, we put the
Real
LV
shit.
up. Niggas ain't wore LV since
He should have
Virgil
just had
died.
the uppies on. He should have had the
Niggas
white and white
ain't wore
forces.
LV since
And then they got
Virgil
the pearl on
died.
there. That's a real
Drake
pearl.
said it.
A lot of people's wearing it. Man.
They try to
It's
do
a
too
pearl on
much.
there. It's close
I
to the
mean,
pocket,
I don't know
the
what
sock
time. What he
pocket.
had the
You trying
Sammy
to do- that's
Davis
your
jeans
sock.
with
I
they
don't need
penny
a pocket
loafers.
on my sock. Come on.
Hey,
You doing too much.
I mean,
You doing too much for just so you can see the LV
sometimes
sign.
niggas
His
done
stylist did that.
Sometimes niggas done did everything. They like, why not?
How you feel about that, Kitty? His stylist did that.
He wore it.
Thank you.
You still gotta give it a
So
pearl.
I'm gonna go back to
Yeah.
since we talking about big stages. All respect as I say this to him, cause now him and another YouTuber is beefing. Killer Mike. Well, they not beefing. Let me change that word.
What they beefing for?
They exchanged and I want to say shorty name right. Kai Sinat.
Yeah.
Castanet.
Sinat. He basically
I like
he
him.
went on his platform and said,
him.
That's my
"Who
guy.
I fuck
is
with him.
this dude? How was he able to get all 3 Grammys? We don't know who he is. Nobody's heard of his music." And then people came to Killer Mike defense and said, well, before you speak on that, you should at least listen. Hold on, come here, bro. Come here real fast.
No, you can't come across the camera. You gotta.
I'm gonna just show his face. That's-
Oh yeah.
Show
I
your
mean,
face real fast, y'all.
no, I mean,
That's all.
I mean-
In and out.
Logo, shawty.
Tap.
you can't go across the camera.
No,
right?
just show you. Why
No,
wait till the end?
I mean, Kenny probably can flip that camera on him. You can flip that camera on him. Kenny, it's a camera right there.
I'm just saying, show your face. Right here.
Like, what the? Come on, Black. You tripping, bro. Like, come on, bro. You tripping, bro. But nah, but I'm just saying we had a camera over there. I got the whole outfit on.
Oh, he ain't
Like, go ahead and do what you gotta do, bro.
No, they see.
Do what you gotta do.
I just want
Go
to
ahead,
see
Kenny.
the man.
Flick the joint.
You got flick it right here. Put
No,
your face
go
in
ahead,
the
Kenny. Put it on.
Come right here,
Get
y'all.
on.
It ain't that hard. And just show the people your face.
What up, man? Loyalty over love apparel, man. I appreciate the support.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to the Rawdope podcast. Shout out to my man Black. You heard me?
Goddamn
Yeah,
right,
shout
man.
I
out,
gotta
y'all.
get that.
I like the loyalty joint. The Black joint is hard. Black just mad cause Black just mad cause it was just like hard on him. Like he had the purple joint.
Yeah.
Like he was a Raven. You can just sit down, bro. You know
Let me
what
see
I
a
mean? You
lighter,
just
Kenny.
had to sit on the white joint.
So now watch this. Me and Ham got into this stuff.
But shout out again, you know, loyalty over love. The brand is
Right.
dope as fuck. Street brand coming out of Baltimore City. We got the brands. That's that the face joint I'm rocking, Scully joint, and this is the jacket. Dope. I'm a rock it. You know, I just throwing on this. Got my favorite colors, black and blue. Little gold could have been on the buttons or something, but it is what it is. I appreciate that, brother, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Loyalty over love on everything. On all platforms, loyalty over love. DM them, man. They shipping out ASAP. Yes.
Now, I will agree with what you said the other day to me about music and being qualified.
Get it.
Kai said that he didn't know him, and before you can give your opinion on something, I do feel as though you should at least know it. You ain't gotta live, eat, sleep to my opinion, because I know you feel differently about that.
Right.
But at least
I'm gonna say
acknowledge
this.
and know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying this, right? This is just makes sense. So everybody just watching this just makes sense. And if my camera on me, it just makes sense, right?
right.
That Kai Cenat, bro, is under 25 years old.
So he wouldn't know Killer Mike.
You know what I mean? He's under 25 years old. The music that Killer Mike and them putting out is a little bit over his head. Mike and them, Killer
think
Mike
so?
and them been in the business over 30 years, bro.
I don't think so.
Almost 30 years, bro. No, Black, I really do music.
Sometimes
And that's
shit
what we
is really
can't
too much.
we
I
can't
think
bump
you just
heads
don't
on that. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is overall that Killer Mike been doing fucking music, longer than that boy even living. So you can't get mad at the 25 and under crowd because they don't know about a legend. He should know about it, but he's not a music vlog. He views the music he's dancing. He's into what his generation's into. He should have did some research, but
should've
hey,
spoke on it then.
hey, listen, he speaks on it because that's what he does. As a vlogger, as a streamer, that's what he does. He speak on it. He asks the question to his audience, which is a lot of 25 and under. Who is this guy? And his audience, millions of people, said, "Who is he to?"
But he also said, because we don't know him, he shouldn't have got it.
I mean, that's
No.
how I feel because they feel like they consume
You can't say that
music.
if you don't know.
We felt like
Yeah.
that. We felt like that with our music and our position in life for so many years. Kanye yanked the joint off there,
That's
bro.
his feelings.
But Kanye knew everybody else.
Bro,
in the
he might have
category.
felt like Uzi Vert should have won it, bro. You can't get mad at these people because they like who they like, bro. They got their opinion.
No, I'm not-
Was his opinion brutal?
Niggas
I'm
gonna
not
feel how
talking
they
about
feel
his
about their
opinion.
music.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
talking about know what you talking about before you speak.
He said he
on that
didn't
big
know.
of a platform.
Yeah.
He said
Yo.
he didn't know. He
It's
It's his
asked.
platform,
He
Black.
speak out of turn every day.
A
bro.
nigga
You know what I
say,
mean?
yeah.
It's his platform,
Hell yeah,
Black.
niggas say some wild shit
With
every
power
day.
comes responsibility.
You know what I mean? It's his
With
platform,
that type of
Black.
platform, now, all right,
Black. It's his unpopular
ignorance is
opinion.
not excuse for stupidity.
He
Yo, I
asked.
keep saying
He
that.
wasn't being
stupid.
ignorant. He
It's-
actually asked
saying
in
what
the
he
ad-
don't know,
You should have did
bro.
that before you went on. Before you made it. Now,
That wasn't the
now watch
question.
this. He can give his opinion and say, "Yo, I don't think he should have got it,"
I don't believe that.
because your opinion is yours. Everybody got one, just like an asshole.
You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, you
know
should
what I mean?
not be given the opinion as far as the quality of it, because you did not listen to it. Because that's the exact same point you was making to me with Shorty the other day, and I said it. Yeah, I did not listen to it, but when I do listen, that's a different story. I agree with you. I can't speak on what's going on outside if I ain't out there. I can feel. I can say
listen, bro.
ignorance is not
Listen, bro.
justification for
Listen-
stupidity,
listen,
yo.
bro.
And if you don't
It's
know,
not
you will never learn.
ignorance and it's
Somebody
not
got to tell
stupidity,
you, yo.
bro. It's not
Nobody on the
ignorance
stage
and
neither.
it's not stupidity. When Uzi Vert and NLE Chapo is your favorite rappers, nobody believes those kids of today doesn't believe Nas was the greatest rapper. They believe Drake was. So you cannot be mad. Was you mad at Kanye when he said Beyonce album was better than Taylor Swift?
But I can respect that he know the numbers of
No, you respect it
That's
because
just like what you said.
But it's a bunch of people that feel like Taylor Swift's album was better
Hold the
than
fuck
Beyonce.
on.
What I'm telling you is Cassinet was entitled to his own opinion. I think that he's a little younger, and it took some people after he said that. I'm quite sure a bunch of people jumped in his DM. No, Killer
Hold on.
might been
I'm
out.
gonna let you
He just
finish.
don't know the history of hip hop, bro. He don't know the history of hip hop.
So they give
bro.
him a pass.
No, it doesn't give him.
That's
it
all I'm
doesn't give
saying.
him a pass, but it gives him like, bro, shorty, you have to get a pass for what you not know.
So hold on. Didn't I say this the other day when he was talking about the judges that was on the panel? And I said, you don't know their knowledge, but you discredited them.
No,
So
I
I
did
get-
not.
you
no,
did.
I did
You
not.
said-
No, I didn't. But we not gonna get back into
So
that.
now they got-
I said I feel
Because
as
Kai
though
got
I
a bigger
was more-
platform, he get a pass.
No, bro. It's yo, bro. If you watch YouTube, it's fucking 1,000 bloggers that feel like Killer Mike shouldn't got it,
It's
Black.
1,000 bloggers that don't know him.
Right? Like what?
The
There's
rid of
people
it,
that
and
feel like
honestly,
that, Black.
just because people don't know him, that would already
Yeah.
cause people to vote for people they know. If you see an answer
I'm
on
not-
a test and you don't know that answer, what would you go for? Would you go for some shit you don't know or some shit that
No,
I may
yeah,
have
bro.
learned
I ain't
this?
talking about this. So how would you feel?
Yo,
as
you
a
go in the
artist?
hood and people don't know who
hold
the
on.
president is, bro.
But
Never alone the governor.
how would you
Ask them
feel
who they councilman. Some stuff
Right
you
now,
don't
right?
know.
if everybody came in the comments and just said whatever against who you really are? Yes, you're entitled to your opinion, but you don't know me.
That's what I'm
That's
stand
all I'm
on.
saying.
I'm gonna stand on you don't know me, but I'm not gonna stop them from feeling how they feel. Everybody gonna judge a book by their cover.
I never said that he was wrong for how he
But
felt.
everybody is entitled to
But
their
watch this.
He
feelings.
spoke out of turn.
Thank you for you to have that much pop. That's why I said you got to understand in this business show.
How did he speak out of turn with his people?
Because with this platform comes responsibility. And yes,
Bro,
you
you don't
are
have to
held
get proud
accountable.
of something that
Watch
you
this.
don't know
You're
and
not,
don't
you're,
like.
you're not held accountable for everything you say, Ham.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
I have my
I'm
own
sure he
opinion.
is. That doesn't mean
when he say speak out of
because
turn,
you don't like it. That doesn't mean that
I
he's not
know.
held accountable.
I'm not saying.
I listen to music all the time. The chart topic that Kitty don't
So,
give
and-
a,
so-
don't
so-
know
so-
about it, don't care.
So like I said,
So
we're
I
going
can't
back
be
to
mad if Kenny say,
stupidity
bro, I never Uzi
is
Vert is not a
excuse.
good rapper to me. I can't be mad if he say that because he doesn't listen to Uzi Vert, and then when anything that he heard he didn't like. That's the same
That's
thing
two
with
different things.
Cassinet. He
You just
giving
said
his
two different things. You said first you said I can't get mad at Kenny because he don't listen to him, but then you said but what he did listen to he don't like. Now if he said what he listened to he don't like, I'm good with it because you at least listen to it, so you're
I don't
knowledgeable.
like a lot of these niggas.
And I ain't listened to.
One song,
Yeah.
But you still,
and I chalked them
but you
up.
know what? I can at least give you the respect of saying you tried to listen to it. I'm gonna say you should
But bro.
have went a little deeper, but at least you did that much.
Bro.
That's it.
Bro,
Honestly, yo, I don't listen to no Baltimore artists from Baltimore.
that's crazy.
I don't
respect
listen
that.
to
Why
none.
is that?
I don't.
Because I
like
just
that.
don't want
Hold on.
anybody to.
Hold on, what you just say?
I don't like that.
Ain't this some shit?
I told her how I felt. I don't do no blood.
And
I
that's
don't like
cool.
when you don't listen
That's
to no
her
shit. You
feeling.
know that.
That's her feeling.
You
And
know what I mean?
Why not?
That's
But
his
I just
feeling,
said the
so
same
he gonna
thing.
feel however
Let
the
me
fuck he
ask you
want
first.
to.
Why not though? That's what
I just don't want nobody to say, you know, I'm rapping as such or I'm sounding like
So you don't want it to
somebody's.
affect your.
It's not going to affect me, but it'll affect other people. You know, you get to, if a lot of people have the same opinions for real. And if you say the same opinion multiple times the same time, somebody's going to say somebody's biting.
I don't get it. Well, if you rap, well, no, because you're not. If this is not your opinion, you rapping. Now,
Yeah,
I was with
absolutely.
you when I thought you were saying you don't want anybody else's cadence or their influence to rub off on you. But for you to say that it's going to affect your opinion or their
No,
opinion?
it's going to affect listeners' opinion. It's not going to affect my opinion.
Why? Because you said you support somebody?
No, absolutely. I can support somebody and not listen to them.
So you saying if you were to say you listen to whoever, it would affect your followers?
No,
Or your
absolutely
listeners?
not. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that if they have listeners, and they do have listeners, their listeners will then listen to my song and then say I'm biting and would automatically probably, boom, I'm not listening to Shorty. Just like Kenny said, I can chalk a nigga up on one song.
But can't they say that
could
now?
be my one. Absolutely. But they can't because I don't listen to nobody
No,
else.
no. Meaning, if they seen you on Rawdope podcast right now and said, all right, you know what, I'm going to go check Shorty out.
Cool. T-Raw.
Can they still say she
__ the
sound-
Ross.
Can't she?
Question.
So what's the difference?
Answer.
Influenced your music.
I honestly grew up listening to like Biggie, KRS-One, Eminem. You know, that type of shit is what I have. My uncle, you know, he raps and shit like that. To me, he like really is the hardest freestyler because that's just what I've grown up on. That's what I've seen. And every time that he's been bought the challenge, you know that he been stepping on next. You feel me? Like, that's just what he do. So I don't really listen to a lot of, you know, battle rappers and shit like that. And I can't even say niggas by name because I'll scroll by, hear that shit. And if that shit knocking, I'm going to just go ahead and automatically follow.
So let me
and then
ask
I'm
you
going to
this.
go ahead and start to know who that person is. Not by only their music, but what they do, what they like. You know, it could be merch involved. It could be other things. And I'm looking at that because in my aspect where I'm at right now, I'm not just looking at music. I'm not just looking at music. I need to look at merch. I need to look at other outlets that's going to brand me bigger and stuff like that. So
let me ask you, what's the difference between listening to a Baltimore rapper and Eminem if you feel as though you don't want their listener to say you copying? Because somebody could also say she sound like Eminem or she sound like anybody that you named that, you feel me? What's the difference?
they don't even know who these niggas is now, 20 years ago. So they not going to listen to him.
Oh, boy, you
they not
sound like
gonna listen
him.
to KRS-One.
You sound like this one right here.
That's real.
You
that
sound
they
like,
not going to listen to him. Like, they're not listening to them.
Anything old right now.
So
and
as you
you
saying,
can take any old hit and make a hit out of it.
Absolutely.
Right now, they wouldn't have it.
They did the whole Offset and John. Is it John? I don't know if it's
I wish
John
we had
Tolliver,
another
but
artist here.
they had
Because I want to ask, like, is that really a thing? Like, I get what I'm still trying.
It
to,
may not be a thing for artists. That's just my thing.
Right.
So it may not be a thing. You know, I've heard and I've listened to T Savage. I've heard and I've listened to, you know, Muwop and Michael Bands and everybody. I've heard everybody. I've listened to them. They're not in my playlist.
Is it a preference?
Yeah, just to not listen to nobody that is going to do the same thing that's coming out my city. I support it. I'm with it. I'm down for y'all. I want niggas to make it. Break the glass. You feel me? I do all that. But I'm not going to listen to it and know each and every word. I'm not going to do it.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just still trying to digest what you said when you said you don't want your listeners to feel like.
Not my listeners. I don't want any, like.
Well, you don't want their listeners to feel
so
like
if they come over
you're
and
copying
hear,
their
and if
style,
they
but
hear
I
me,
don't-
it's
I don't
already,
I'm saying it wrong,
it's
Hank.
already
Am I saying it
a
right, yo?
judge, a prejudge type situation.
Is that because I don't think.
No, what she's saying, fucking your head up, because you just ain't wrapping your head around it. And I'm kind of feeling you.
That's cool.
Because I don't think
I'm not
listeners-
trying to be crazy.
I don't think a listener's gonna really say, "Well, she sound like somebody else." So, no, it's a thing of now. I have heard people say Baltimore has a sound. Now that I can hear you saying, "Yo, I don't want that to affect," because I don't want to sound like nobody else. But to say I don't want their listeners to come to me and say they're gonna feel like I'm copying or no, you have your sound. You rap about your life. You ain't rapping about. So it couldn't be that. They can't say.
But people do it every day. People do it every day.
I don't think nobody in Baltimore sound alike.
No,
To
no.
be honest,
I'm gonna say we do have a sound. We do have a sound. We do have Baltimore does have a sound now. People don't sound
we got
exactly
the club
alike.
music is a
No,
sound.
no,
We
no,
don't
not
sound
the club
alike.
music. Not the club music. Baltimore does
These
have
artists don't
What's
sound
the
alike.
sound?
No,
Talking about the flow.
yeah, we do have a Baltimore flow.
What flow is it?
We do have that Baltimore flow.
I'm gonna tell you the people who I can say off the top.
That Roddy,
Got
that Reek,
flow.
that
Not
Leak.
Reek could sound like a Detroit niggas.
On certain songs, yeah, but I like him.
Roddy,
We sound like the
Ball.
Baltimore, but it sound like
Yeah,
that.
you just
We're
put
gonna
him on
let him
a
say his
Ball
opinion.
nowadays.
Huh?
Like Ball and Sleepy and them flow. A lot of niggas that ran with that flow and that's
I don't know.
the
I
flow
would
they
say.
got.
I don't even know if I would say. I would say it's bigger than Baltimore. I think Baltimore we have a, and I don't want to say just Scooter, but that Block Boy flow. Yeah, I mean, it's,
Listen,
and I don't want to say Scooter.
I am the
want an
only
example.
person that's qualified to answer this question.
It's a.
Says who?
I want an
Me.
example.
I am the only person qualified to answer this question.
That trap boy flow. We do
Listen, a Baltimore flow. A round of applause for Baltimore flow. Is he? All right. Now let's take it to flows. Take it to New York. When we heard New York, they all sounded like far as the way they talk.
cadence. We say.
No, voice, lingo, and speech.
There you go.
So when we knew as younger guys, we knew the barrels by the music. We knew the barrels by the. We knew what the Staten Island niggas how they rap. We knew how the Brooklyn niggas rap. We knew how the Harlem niggas rap, and we knew how the Bronx rap. That's the same thing in Baltimore. East Baltimore don't sound like West Baltimore. South Baltimore don't sound like East Baltimore. I can't really say if you in a crew, like Beezy and Sleepy Flow is relatable, but they are called the Blue Benjamin Boys.
I get what you mean.
So they work a lot. But when you heard tracks with NSG Chaz and you heard Tech, you don't hear the same thing. When you hear Moose and you heard Tech and Scola on the same joke, you don't hear that same thing. Izzy doesn't sound like Moose. Izzy's a bar lord. Izzy's a true fucking bar lord. Moose is I will call a street wordsmith. You know what I mean? Like they say Pusha T rap about coke all the time. Moose will only be nicer and nicer with that painful street shit. That's what you looking for when you see Moose. When you see Roddy and Chaz, you looking for some uppity drop top shit, some fly ass shit. That's what you looking for. When you see Big Money Jake and Her Money Jake, you gonna hear Big Money Jake with that shit on. He gonna talk that shit. Then when you pipe it down, you got dudes like K-Mac. He coming with the sweatsuit and the hoodie on. He can spit. You understand what I'm saying? You got T Savage. She's coming with the baggy clothes on. You got Bella. She's coming sexy. You get what I'm saying? So all these artists are coming looking a different way. So I feel like all around the city is different. The only people that could be like, yo, if you coming out of crew, like GGL for instance, Slick and Tiggity and those guys, and what's the third one? My man Skeen, they don't sound alike, but when you listen to Skeen and Slick, they sound relatable, meaning that they coming out the hood. If you look at Libby Heist and Garrison, Tony and James and goddamn Sleazy, you could see that they be together. But other than that, bro, nah. The most I could say is nigga related. Lil Marty, you could say Marty related to Moose. You get what I'm saying? Because Marty from over there, and that's like the flow they adapted to. So it's like it ain't too many big rap crews in Baltimore, and the ones that's in the crew, they gonna sound relatable. Like Chaz and Roddy, they real deadly with the auto tunes. They a crew. But White Boy with the bag on the beat, Tech really rolled by itself, but the most person that was rapping hard was Black. You know what I mean? Free Black, man. Free the landlord. So you heard the landlord and you see his work ethic, like Tech work ethic, right, Kenny?
But I think
anything I'm saying wrong, you would have cut me off. All these are facts. So it's the crew thing. You going me and Kenny rap, you gonna hear Al Lango just like Harlem. Jim Jones, Santana, and Cam didn't rap alike, but to the naked ear, you was saying all them niggas sound alike, but they really different, but they in the crew, so they use each other lingos.
No, but I'm agree with everything you saying. I think the closest part that you got to describing it was, and we do have a sound in Baltimore, but it's more of a lingo. I think that's what
That's it.
King.
Everybody. That's it.
No.
Why you like New Orleans?
No. Hold on. Listen to me, Ham. Meaning,
Queens,
you right.
Dunny.
And every
That's Queens.
group,
Words,
they
son.
have their cadence. But for the entire Baltimore, we do have a lingo, and that's what everybody hears. Everybody.
But the lingo depend on what part of town you from.
No, because it's certain words that everybody in the city use.
Everybody, if you go to North Avenue all the way over
that's
East
what I'm saying.
Baltimore,
There's certain
Dummy
words
is
that
definitely
only Baltimore use, yo.
but only one nigga had a song called Dum Dum.
But it's still other words that
the biggest
everybody
song
in
is
Baltimore
Dum Dum.
use. That's why when you go somewhere, like they say, you take a Baltimore nigga anywhere, you can tell where he from because of how he talk.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have certain words that we all
But
say.
our artists don't all sound alike.
No, you missing what I'm saying, yo. Even in their lanes, they still use the same words that we all use. And that's what people is hearing. Yes, in that aspect, Baltimore does have a certain, and I don't want to use flow or anything, but we do have a sound because we all grew up in the same surroundings. So
Baltimore dictionary.
there you go.
I was about to say, so it's
Baltimore have lingo versus
Yeah, that's
the
it.
sound.
But it's
I'm gonna tell you the sound of Baltimore that was becoming very, very famous when you talk about sound. Sound comes from producer. And rest in peace to one of the GOATs that we didn't get to see to make the level. The sound would have been White Boy with the Bag.
No,
the sound, it
you going too
is,
far.
bro. It is.
I
He
ain't
was
talking about
he was a
that.
high producer. When you talk about, you gotta
about
understand
sound. If you
lingo
create
and
a sound,
sound.
the
When you
producer will be
New Orleans, listen to New Orleans. Their hit records is that.
right.
That's you know what I mean? That's their thing.
Shit, they be
But-
jumping.
Hold up. We'll put
Go ahead,
Wale on the
go
map.
ahead, go ahead.
Pretty Girl put Wale on the map with that go. And so you know where he come from, bro. Lingo is what you hear in the music, but a sound is you saying, yo, Wu-Tang had a sound. Because it was produced by RZA. DJs and producers create sounds, bro.
Yeah.
The rappers come
I
with
get
the
what you're
lingo.
saying.
They're the poets. So if a nigga say, I'm pulling up on the block and I got the scrap on me, dummy. I'm from Baltimore City and I'm all about the money. So you heard, oh shit, that's Baltimore. They say dummy. He's using that lingo in it, but that doesn't mean that he's flowing like Tack or Slick or Sleepy or Roddy or Chaz. Cause we're blessed to be from a city where all the rappers don't sound alike, man.
But
That's
watch
a round of
this.
applause for that.
When it comes to your ears, is what? A sound, right? We break it down into the
The
flows and
club
all
is
that.
the sound of Baltimore. Club music is the sound of Baltimore.
You as a person, it comes as a sound first, right? And then once it gets here, you decipher it, correct? So to anybody outside of Baltimore, all they hear is the lingo that we all use.
So are they hearing the lingo or the sound?
No, to them it's a sound. To us, it's not, because we know these people individually. White Boy, yes, had a sound, but you know what? That boy was talented enough that he didn't just have a Baltimore sound. He had a global sound. That's why everybody fucked with him. He did have a
But he had
bag.
a global sound. He brought
He
the
did have a
Baltimore
Baltimore
lingo
bag sound, yeah.
with his sound
But
to the
when it
world.
comes to the
That
artists,
was it. He didn't
we
produce.
do-
White Boy wasn't producing niggas out the city. I interviewed him. He made the beats really for Chads and Roddy and Reek and them niggas that come from out of his hood, and then it started expanding to
Right.
other people because he seen how much money in it. He said it in an interview.
So,
but
like I
his
said-
sound was for his niggas not to pay money for the beats.
And watch this. When you talk about the whole city, the only thing we have in common,
It's club music.
no, we don't, because everybody I don't like club music. I like it for the artistry. I can't take it.
But it's bigger than you.
When I
though.
was younger, I could more just musically, but now it give me a
Yeah,
headache.
I give it.
But
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
just
it's
give
finally
it.
getting its due.
You're older.
It should have been got its due back. But it is what it is. It's getting it. But what I mean is, that's not a sound. Well, actually, no, it is, because it's a sound that's known for Baltimore. We need to retake it because Jersey and everybody else has stole it. But yeah, club, I got to take that back. Club is a sound that's identified with Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason I said it didn't because everybody doesn't use it. At one time, it was, when Swift was alive, it was a,
If more rappers from the city
Used
start
it.
adapting that, I'm not gonna say rappers, producers start adapting it into their beats,
then it would be the sound of Baltimore.
Yeah.
become
I can agree with that.
Right.
That's a fact.
But my thing is, the
That's a
one
fact.
thing that all the artists have, if you were to say, not people in Baltimore, but anybody outside of Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
is the lingo. Because yes, we have certain words, even in the prison system. We know. You can tell where a nigga from off the break, just how he talking.
What you mean?
meaning DC say Mo.
But in prison, in Baltimore and Maryland prison, it's only gonna be 2 lingos.
But I'm speaking outside of Baltimore
or Maryland. Yeah,
because we can't tell us we have a sound because we can't. That's like saying a smoker can't, a person that don't smoke smells smoke before a smoker because we used to it. But when we go out of town, we don't realize we say to and do and all that. It's natural to us.
no, but the world do.
Because that's the sound that the world has.
That's
gave.
not
That's
a
what they
sound.
hear.
That's
Right,
an
you know what I'm
accent.
saying?
That's what
an
they
accent.
that's who we
Black.
are.
That's an accent.
So it's not really
But
like a
watch this.
sound.
Accents are the sound.
Thank you, because that's
why
one thing we
Memphis
all
got their
use.
sound, they
That's what I'm saying.
Why New Orleans-
It's
I'm
one thing that
saying,
without a
I
shadow of a doubt we
get-
all
I get-
use.
A sound is more so on what you're creating. The accent is what we're born with. How we,
No,
an accent. Some people are, majority people are really born with an accent.
Right,
If
from where
they're-
they're from.
Yeah,
It's
it's
regional.
exactly. So,
But when you put that
that's
on-
your accent. That's why they're basically 2 separate words. Your sound is what you plan on. I can sound a whole Idris Elba, prime example. He does not act in all his movies with his London accent. He does not. Some people don't even know he's
Right.
from London.
I ain't know at first.
Yeah.
No, but that's
Exactly.
but hold on.
You cannot
But if
tell.
you knew him off camera all the time, you would see like right now. If we was to
You
put
would be
you,
like that nigga do a good ass regular.
You would be
Yeah.
like, damn, you
'Cause
sound
watch
like you
this.
from like
if we
America,
put
like
you
from here.
from somewhere, if we put you in DC right now,
That's why he makes the big bucks.
DC would say not just off your cadence, the words you use is Baltimore,
Yeah, they would.
and that's what I'm. So,
But anybody supposed to recognize you from that. If somebody come over here, you gonna say you from Africa. You can say you from Europe. You can say you from Japan, bro. You know what I mean? Because that's
because
their
watch this, there's a
accent.
difference between being from Maryland and Baltimore. There's a difference
Yes,
between being
I
from
agree.
Africa and let's name a what's the insane? What is it?
Yeah, but listen.
Sierra Leone.
Africa so goddamn.
But
You
listen
feel
though,
me? Because every what's the name in Africa has a different sound.
if you don't live in Baltimore
But-
City, you live in
Could
Maryland.
be in the same.
Thank you. So watch this.
No, but you
out-
just said Maryland ain't
because
but
outside
you-
of Maryland don't sound
Columbia,
like Baltimore.
Maryland,
Columbia don't
Dundalk,
sound like
Maryland.
Baltimore.
What
So
you mean?
Columbia don't use the. Are you saying they don't? Their accent is different.
Because Columbia's sitting in the middle.
Well, I'm gonna say their accent is different only because
is the
white
So
aspect
exactly
of it.
what I was about to get into.
But
Is the
lingo wise,
accent?
no, they don't.
Is the accent different because they're proper? They speak
Yeah, they're not
proper?
exposed to it. They're not exposed to how we all talk.
Or is it because we're not exposed to? Say, a lot of people aren't exposed to proper speaking.
No, because I actually, but because I'm more here, I use it subconsciously more. But I can turn it on and off.
We nigga
That's
dumb.
Yeah,
cool.
'cause-
Talk
so
regular
that's-
when we round niggas.
But what I'm saying
Exactly,
is-
and you throw like if I'm at work and shit, I throw my white girl on.
No, but
You're not gonna
watch
hear
this,
me
but hold on.
That's a
handling
fact.
how I
That's a
do me
fact.
right
But hold
now.
on, watch this.
It's
That's a
no
fact.
way.
But watch this. Even in your white girl, it's certain words that you will say to another white girl that she can say you are from Baltimore. Cause it's certain mannerisms that we just get because of where we grew up.
So it's my lingo now. It's not what I say or how I say it.
It's the
It's
lingo.
not how I say it. It's what I
It's-
say.
yeah, the lingo, everything. That's why I said when he was trying to break it down to the producers, I can't say that because every producer in the city don't sound like the same. But
There's
we-
like
They not
rappers.
they not
But-
really supposed to.
Right, they're not. But we do have a certain element of us in even those songs. Now it comes out clear from the artist because every artist in this city uses this, not all of the same words, but we all have certain words that every generation grew up on using. Period. And that's what outside the city they hear. So they use outside the city they use the word lingo and sound. Inside the city we use dialogue and everything you were saying. We break it down that far because we live here. And that's why we hate to say, I don't sound like that person. But to the outside, they just say,
Like you just did the whole beginning.
we sound like
You said,
Baltimore.
When you think of New Orleans, you think of Wall.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I got him. I'm one of them talk.
Same
You know what I
thing
mean?
as
You know why?
Baltimore,
Because
nigga.
listen. Now hold up, Kitty. Let me
Dummy.
tell you. This is what the new rules on Rawdope podcast. You know, we wanna make it a business, so I'm not over talking them. I'm letting the brother Black, my co-host, my friend, you know, my OG. I'm letting him make his point. Then I dig in this. You know what I mean? Then I get to him.
Start. It's Black you.
Yo,
Yeah, Black. You
All right, watch
wrong,
this.
Black.
Prove me
Wow,
wrong.
my nigga.
Prove me wrong.
Say, I just told you.
What?
The same way you think of the goddamn New Orleans for the way they talk, their lingos. That's what made everybody fall in love with.
Right.
We like the way they talk. Niggas start saying, well,
No, not because their talk is their accent. Are we talking about their lingo or their accent?
Lingo and they accent.
That's so funny because when I
Both
asked you
of 'em.
that, you was like, you was almost combining them to be like the same thing.
Because both, but more.
That's
I'm
why I
leaning towards.
specifically said they're two separate
Well,
words.
let me say one word. Lingo.
Okay,
'Cause
lingo.
The lingo is the
That's-
one thing we all share.
Dummy, you're dumb ass.
Yeah,
Boy, get your
how
that's
we
all.
talk. Yeah, we do because it's a geographical thing. We learn it from the areas we live. Baltimore, even though East Baltimore is East Baltimore, West Baltimore is West Baltimore, we all still. They may use words over there more than we do, just like we use words over here. But certain words we all use, and to the outside world, they see that as our sound. Now it's other.
Yo, that Black, it's my turn, Black. Now listen, what I'm trying to get, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get you to your head. I get what you're saying in a sense. Bro, a sound is Manny Fresh, DJ Screw, DJ Premier, Kanye West, you know, Havoc.
Ain't that DJ
You know
Jones?
what I mean?
Like, those
No
are-
ID, Pyrex whipping it. You know, AOBZ. You know what I mean? White Boy with the Bag, rest in peace. Pharrell Williams, Timbaland. They create a sound. And when you have a label, Cash Money
think-
created a
Yep.
sound with Manny Fresh. So when you heard that, you knew it. They was from New Orleans because Manny Fresh adapted to the New Orleans sound. Now, you recognize that they was from New Orleans by their lingo. A lot of these artists, like Los, for instance, when you hear somebody comment about Los, they think he's from California. But he's from Baltimore. You know what I mean? Because some people could just like that actor did. Some people could switch it up. I'm saying none of these artists, we are blessed to be one of the states in the United States, to have one of the cities in the United States to have artists that sound different. And that's what makes it rather unique down here. Even the females don't sound alike. The only people that sound alike and relatable is people that's in crews. Crews tend to sound alike, and that's the ancient history of hip hop. If you was in BDP, they had a sound. If you was in Wu-Tang Clan, they had a sound. Rockefeller had a sound.
D12.
Kanye West, Just Blaze, Mobb Deep had a sound. That wasn't the New York sound. It was dedicated to different barrels. The New York sound, what we know is their lingo, Dunny, B, this and that. They talk like that. That's how it's going to be. But you have had artists that you be like, yo, come from New York? It's artists out here, Shorty. Would you say Shorty has a Baltimore sound? No, he doesn't. He has a musical sound, but if you hear him talk, he gonna come out and he sounds like a Baltimore nigga with a raspy voice. That's what he sound like. But when he create music, he sounds like a whole different, person. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? Don't adapt sound with lingo. We're Baltimore. If this wasn't the United States, everything was put together, we'd be from the country of Maryland. So when we go to other places, we sound like Marylanders. We sound like Baltimoreans. That's it.
Cities, and when I travel to these other cities and I talk to these other artists and everybody's talking music.
Let me see that like, Eddie.
Yes, you hear everybody and there's nothing wrong with it. Yes, we do have a Baltimore sound.
Okay.
We do. I never said everybody sound alike. I said we have a Baltimore sound. We do have some artists, and I even told Shorty this. Yes, musically, I don't like how he said it when he said it. Because he said, I get what he was trying to say when he said he'd make music for everybody. But he also got to understand his Baltimore situation in life helped him get to that point.
That's a fact.
But when you go out of Baltimore, we break it down that far because we're from here, because we know these people individually. But when you leave 410-443, they hear the Baltimore sound. You talk to them labels, they hear the Baltimore sound. We do have a Baltimore sound, Joe. That's identified by certain factors, whether it be, like you said, producer, whether it be the lingo, yes, but we do have a sound. Everybody does not sound alike, and I'm like you said, I'm glad.
So what is the Baltimore sound? The lingo.
What is the sound?
And I would have to. That's the assignment for me. Then when we come back Thursday, I'm gonna put that clip together.
You can put together
without putting
week
together.
and send it to me, and I will.
All right, well, I'll put it together. But without actually putting together the illustrator, I gotta say, lingo wise, we have a sound because we all use the same words. I can't say it as much for the producer because every producer has their own lane.
Mm-hmm.
But I will lean towards what you were saying. Depending on who they producing for, they tend to produce towards that artist or that crew. But at the end of the day, yeah, what you mean I'm agreeing with you? How you gonna disagree when I'm agreeing with you?
No, I disagree with you.
But I do feel like, and I've heard it time and time again, and it took for me to spend time out of the city.
All right.
To hear it.
All right.
We do have a sound.
All right, so this is our next one. We're going to get into it. If you're looking at this right now, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. If you wonder what the mask was and what I had on is loyalty over love. That's the jacket. That's the face mask I had on. The shit tight. Wasn't too hot in there. I'm a fat nigga, wasn't sweating it. Good cloth, good material. Make sure y'all follow them everywhere. Loyalty over love. We're added in the description when we get off. But loyalty over love, man, is a joint. Huh? Say it. Oh, and shout out to our sponsor too, Bash Exotics, man. Bash Exotics, 2926 East Coast Spring Lane. Use RDP code 456 and the Jewel Box top floor, Baltimore Street. Make sure you tap in. Commercials coming soon, man. Check us out. But this is the big question. This is the big thing for everybody tapping in. Make sure you hit that notification button, that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Listen, the South. Do you consider the DMV the South? And why not? If yes, why not? And I have a big point to prove. Do you consider the DMV the South? That means Baltimore, that means Maryland, because Baltimore's a part of Maryland, DC, and Virginia. Do you consider us the South?
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Geographically, we were considered the South, but I'm going to say for Baltimore, we move like any other big city, if not faster or better.
I wouldn't say we the South. I say we have a lot of Southern ways, and that's more so down by VA and shit like that. But I don't consider us Southish. You know, when you see or hear or think about a down South person, you think kindness. And, you think, nice and country. A lot of people really don't think us as country unless they're far out. They don't really think us as kind if we don't use or do certain or display certain mannerisms for other people. So I think we have Southern ways, but I don't consider us down South
Now,
or South.
And let me tell you what's the problem. What I came up with, and this is, I think this is 80% facts. Anybody think I'm wrong, comment. But the DMV is the South. The DMV is the South, right? But the problem is the DMV is an island that's left out of the South and is not considered the North. So that's the blackball. Now, when you think of the DMV, the biggest artists that ever came out the DMV, what would you say? Just one question. Just you're in Britain, you have one question and one answer. Where would you say the biggest artist from the DMV came from? What you, Black? Name one state. Is either Maryland, DC, or Virginia?
Dead or alive?
Period. The biggest artist ever came out the DMV. Answer the question. DC, Maryland, or Virginia?
I'm going to say DC.
Okay, no. DC, that's your answer. What you got, Black?
Virginia.
No, one answer. One answer.
What do you mean, nigga? I said one. Virginia.
All right, Virginia. All right, listen. Shout out to Loyalty Over Love, the owner in the building, for giving you the answer. The biggest artist that ever came out the DMV is from the state of Virginia. And those artists, and I'm going to name the biggest artists coming up the gun line. Those artists start out with Pharrell Williams, one of the biggest producers in the world. Timbaland, one of the biggest producers in the world. Missy Elliott, one of the biggest superstars in the world. The Clips, Pusha T, one of the biggest guys in the world, far as musically. And then you come up to DC. You got your Wale's, you got your Chucks, you got your go-go bands, you get what I'm saying, EU, you got Junkyard,
CB,
you got Shy Glizzy, you get what I'm saying, you got Fat Trail, I think, you know what I mean, Q the Fool, all them that represent DC and the Maryland.
Too, Virginia.
You know what I mean? Trey Songz from Virginia and Chris Brown from Virginia. Don't let me forget the superstar list goes on. And then you got Baltimore. The superstars that came out of Maryland. Because we all consider with Maryland, you know what I mean? You don't have to say Baltimore, you can say Maryland, whatever. No, then you got dudes like Q the Fuel, then Gold Links come out of Maryland. Cisco come out of Baltimore, Maryland. Mario come out of Baltimore, Maryland.
Even
you get what I'm saying? So now listen.
Actresses and actors.
Taraji P. Henson, Monique.
Monique, yep.
You know what I mean? Let's go. The list goes on. Billie Holiday. You know what I'm saying? So listen, with that being said, how is it this island is left out? The South don't respect us as the South, and the North don't respect us as the North because we damn sure not the North. The North starts in Pennsylvania. So we understand why the North saying, hey, y'all go ahead. But pay attention. It's the South. Look at my phones. This is the DMV. This is the South. This is the North. That's the East. And that's the West. We stand a fucking alone. So everybody that's doing something, from athletes to actresses to hip hop artists to rappers to writers to creators to radio, we got to represent the DMV because we are boxed out. You see how Andre 3000 has grabbed the mic on the awards and said the South got something to say? Mm-hmm. The DMV has to have something to say because they boxed us out. They box us out, and there's no point that you can play tonight, Black, and there's nothing you about to say to make me think different because the whole audience notice a fact when you think about it geographically, hip-hoply, musically, sportsly. Allen Iverson come from the DMV. Sam Cassell come from the DMV. Muggsy Bogues. But it's still the DMV, bro. Stop playing, bro. Come on, bro.
If you're not putting, if they
watch this, is DC claiming Baltimore?
DC doesn't have DC stands alone. They don't have a DC. They're not saying.
I'm from DC.
But listen, that part of the
DC, yes. So it stands alone DC, like the state of Virginia. Baltimore doesn't stand alone because we are in Maryland, the biggest city in Maryland. Stop playing, bro, because it sounds like we're uneducated. DC doesn't have to say that because listen. No, we don't stand alone. We stand with the name Maryland. We're staying with Maryland.
The Baltimore is Maryland.
That's the problem. That's why we can't blow up, bro. No, that's why. This is the message I'm trying to get out to you and everybody.
We stand alone.
It's not a stand alone.
Reason why
we don't stand alone, bro, because
it may be that mindset that has a lot of people fucked on like, damn.
That's why we fucked up.
We standing alone, so now it's Baltimore over everybody.
Has nothing to do with the fact that we stand alone. Because watch this.
Bro, DC stand alone. Virginia stand alone, bro. PG County stand alone. No, bro, we are not. PG County's not standing alone because it's called Prince George's, Maryland. Hagerstown can't stand alone because it's called Maryland. Baltimore can't stand alone because of Maryland. If we had those support and we reach out and stop acting like that Maryland don't go in the back of Baltimore, it'd be bigger.
Right next to VA and DC and shit.
Like, come on, bro.
Maryland or do it go to PG?
Yo, bro.
Or do it go to
it goes to Maryland. It goes to Maryland. The grants are given. Yo, bro. No, I didn't say nothing. Don't tell me what I said. Say what you said because I know what I'm saying.
That's why I'm saying
not tonight.
Why can't Baltimore come together?
No,
Baltimore goes out to these counties. Baltimore goes to these other places. What is you trying to say? That?
Bro, listen, bro. For you to be oldest, I'm gonna clarify. So open your ears up. You know what I mean? Get some water and listen. Listen carefully.
Come on.
I just so I can speak it to you the right way. Everybody in this is the DMV. Mm-hmm. We're not considered the South, but we are the South.
Okay.
We're not considered the North because we're not the North. Mm-hmm. We're not considered the West because we're not the West. Mm-hmm. We are a southern state on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. That's a little island, and the island consists of Maryland, D.C., and Virginia. Mm-hmm. What comes along with Maryland comes Baltimore, Montgomery County, PG County, Hagerstown, Cumberland, Edgewood. All of these people share the same last name, which is Maryland. Okay? You have D.C., the District of Columbia, stands alone. That's the district. Virginia, Virginia, West Virginia. Okay? I'm saying that Baltimore people has been buzzing in the city. When the Baltimoreans, the DC niggas, and the Virginia niggas realize, hold up, they boxing us out from the South because the South doesn't recognize us as the South, and we're the first southern state in the United States. So after Maryland, it's DC, and then Virginia, and then everything else, because it's just this island. I told you that's West, North, East, South, and West. The DMV stands by itself. If everybody that's into entertainment, regardless of what you're doing, pay attention and realize, hey, I got to go knock on my cousin's door. That's DC. The same way I say go knock on DC. DC need to knock on Baltimore door. What I'm saying, as a collective whole, the DMV is being boxed out as a whole. We have some successful superstars here. Successful superstars in the DMV, not just from Baltimore, but Baltimore is Maryland, because everybody would say, oh, Baltimore ain't this. But hey, bro, Baltimore is Maryland. No matter how you want to look at it, it's Maryland. DC niggas can say, y'all Maryland niggas, because at the end of the fucking day, we Maryland
DC
niggas.
niggas ain't gonna say they Baltimore shit.
Yo, bro, I'm not saying that. Are you stupid or you dumb, black man?
I'm thinking
Are you
that-
really?
I'm
No, hold
thinking
on, Brittany,
really-
stop. Are you really
Really?
uneducated to that degree that you just saying what you saying,
So-
or you just
so watch
want
this. So-
you want to just boost up the views?
Are you finished? So
No,
I can
I'm
get
not
my point out?
finished
All right,
yet,
I'll wait
bro,
till you
because
finish.
you
Go ahead.
have no point.
Go ahead.
We're not asking DC to represent Baltimore because that's a different place. We're not asking Baltimore to represent VA. We saying, motherfucker, as the DMV, as a collective whole, DC, Maryland, and Virginia is being boxed the fuck out across the nation in this entertainment business. Here and there, we get a superstar like, everybody don't make the league. One successful nigga make the league. I'm saying, I'ma do it. Me being a podcaster from Baltimore, I want to work with the whole DMV because it's a big $1 million bet. Artists can start going gold in the DMV with the Maryland sales, with the DC sales, and the fucking Virginia. Artists from DC can start going gold and platinum in the fucking DMV. Artists from fucking independent artists can start selling more units, doing more shows if they focus on the DMV. And then they start having a global output because Baltimore don't just stand by itself, because the first thing a motherfucker said, yeah, Baltimore, the DMV area. Yeah, DC, the DMV area. Yeah, Virginia, the DMV area. Because guess what everybody in the world think? They don't say, when you think of North Carolina, they say you down south. When they think of Philadelphia, they say you up north.
Yep.
When they think that when you over in California, they say you in the fucking West Coast. Bruh. When you in Detroit, they say you in the Midwest, bruh. When you from Baltimore or Maryland or DC and Virginia, they say the state, and then they say a DMV person, bro. So what I'm saying is we have to take advantage of the DMV because it's a bigger market, it's more money, we get more recognition, and we can start getting some millions of dollars, and our platforms can start being bigger if we work in the tri-state area. Remember, New Yorkers, when they break big in New Jersey, Boston, and Connecticut, the fucking tri-state areas, bro. It ain't nothing about, I gotta represent DC, or I gotta do this. I'm saying, shit, I'm nice as a motherfucker, and I know niggas out DC will like my shit. Well, nigga, get a promo team and go to fuck out DC and work your record, and you might get a fan base.
Can I go now?
Man, go ahead, bro. I'ma clip your mic if you start talking
One
idiotic.
of the things he not realizing that these other cities did was they made their own lane first before they reached out to somebody else.
It's not
That's why.
reaching out.
What you mean?
The DMV is our playground.
Watch this, hold on.
Goofy.
Don't Virginia got their own lane? Yes, they do. Don't DC got their own lane? Yes, they do. So Baltimore need to get their lane before they reach out to anybody, period. Because watch this, if we get our own lane, we ain't got to reach the fuck out to nobody else.
What's
That's
wrong
what I'm
with
saying.
reaching out? Is
I ain't saying
what's
it's
going
nothing.
on.
I'm saying
Reaching out
stand
Reaching
up
out.
on our own
No,
lane.
stop, Brittany,
You're
stop.
mixing
Because
in.
what are you
You're
reaching out
working.
for? A bag?
Hold on.
Hey, yo, show that you got a clover line. When you like to send 1,000 orders down VA? When you like to send 1,000 orders in DC? When you like to send it everywhere?
They put DC on first, right?
Come on, bro.
Because if that wasn't the case, they will be coming to
We're
us,
not
not us
trying
trying
to
to
put
go
No,
DC
bro.
on. We're putting ourselves on
Yo,
by
bro.
reaching out and going next door to
We ain't
where
saying
we
go
gonna
back.
have it.
anything. Put us on first, and then we go there.
What happens from
We
us putting
on,
us
bro.
on?
If we on, we ain't gotta go.
What?
We ain't gotta reach out to nobody else.
It's nothing wrong.
You said what?
Healthy debate.
It's nothing wrong with like.
No. I'm just saying, yo, order card trade tip. And just it's not no big thing, bro. You're not missing what I'm saying.
No, but you make it seem like we can't do it unless we reach out.
No, why the fuck you gonna do it? Why G-Tech busting his ass? Don't you think he need more fucking fans?
Hold on, but watch
motherfuckers.
this. Can he
I'm
do it
busting
without
my
us?
ass. Don't you
When
think I
you
need
go
more
outside,
fans?
when you put that
Can he
work
do it
in,
without
bro,
us?
it's
Stop
show.
lying, bro.
Can he do it without
Show,
us?
play too much, bro. You saying stay boxed in and don't expand.
It's a lot of people that say Baltimore won't even support their artists, G. It's a lot of people that say that.
He's saying.
No, don't tell me what I'm saying. Ask me because everybody know what I'm saying.
Advantage of the DMV.
Yes.
I'm saying afterwards. First,
why
Baltimore
afterwards?
gotta do
It's
Baltimore
niggas that's
first.
accomplished.
Because
Baltimore's
watch
not
this.
big enough. This is do Baltimore.
It's been afterwards.
No, it ain't. Baltimore can't do what the fuck it's supposed to do here.
20 years,
So why the fuck is we going there?
If it wasn't afterwards,
certain artists have got their business together.
Black, if it wasn't afterwards
you know it ain't.
20 years
Watch
ago,
this, it's
G,
VA ain't got
club
they
music
South
would
on.
have been on.
And now they
Club
reaching
music
out.
would have been
Stupid,
on.
bro.
Club
Is Chris
music
Brown coming to
would have
Baltimore?
been on,
Is
G.
Timberland? They put they self on.
Club music would have
DC
been on.
ain't. Now I'm not saying that niggas can't work with each other, yo. What I'm saying is
That is what you saying.
Baltimore need to get our shit together before we go anywhere.
You saying don't work with niggas till we get our shit
Yes.
together. Sometimes, majority of the time, niggas don't understand help is needed. Help is needed,
the help
G.
is here.
And how many artists do you know that complains about niggas from Baltimore
So
not
watch
supporting?
this. So
how
again,
many people?
like I said, if
do
you can't get it right
know
here, how you
from
gonna get it right there?
Baltimore that says people from Baltimore do not support them?
Cause watch this. When VA break, they
Yo,
breaking VA.
bro.
Get on.
Black,
VA
you
break,
talking about
VA
you talking
break.
about something else, bro. You
New
missed
York,
the whole point.
you got artists in New York that
slow,
don't even
bro.
come out of New York.
You slow, bro. That's
That
what we
make
just said, bro. That's what I'm saying. Do you listen or you just talk,
No, you just
brother?
said you
no,
gotta
I
go out.
didn't.
You said
no,
you
I
gotta
didn't.
reach out.
I said, yo, check this out. What the fuck is you gonna do for an artist in Baltimore to tell him he shouldn't go out DC and try to push his music or go out in Maryland? What the fuck you gonna
I
do?
said get
Or
your shit together here first.
Get what together? After I record my music, mix it, master it, and put it
That's
out
together.
there. What is
You
together I
everybody
can
here
do?
know it first?
After you
Yo,
conquer
bro,
here,
stop it, bro.
You ain't now. What you just say? What you just say?
Yo,
After you conquer here.
That's
How?
all I'm saying. But have you conquered here
listen.
first?
There's a lot of artists that conquered here, bro. Who you talking about? There's a lot of artists that conquered here, bro.
There's a lot.
You throwing
All
niggas
right,
under
name,
the
watch
bus,
this.
bro.
Hold on,
You
hold on,
bad.
name,
You
name.
bad.
I'm gonna give two.
Money J,
Who?
YG Tech, Roddy Racks,
I will
Scooter
conquer.
conquered here, Moose conquered here.
I'ma give Scooter and
Come on,
Moose
bro. Stop it, bro.
The
You
only
just ready to
two
start talking.
in this era that has conquered the whole Maryland. It's some on their way. Tech is
bro,
on his way.
What are you talking about? You
whole
said just
Maryland.
Baltimore.
I
We
said-
talking about the
We
whole
talking about
DMV.
Baltimore, Maryland.
No, you.
I ain't
You
talking
just
about
talking
the
about
DMV.
Baltimore.
I'm talking about-
Next topic, Kenny.
I'm talking about Baltimore,
Black, cut it,
but
bro.
we talking about
Black,
Maryland
you
because that's
sound-
where you were
bro,
reaching out to.
No, bro, you
No.
sound crazy, bro. You just took it
You
somewhere
got a
else, bro. You
comment.
just be
I'm gonna
talking.
read this comment. I'm gonna actually throw it on the screen.
Go
too,
ahead.
But the comment say, we don't have the population to go platinum in Baltimore.
Exactly.
In just Baltimore. But if we expand it, DMV, you could might do that.
That's what I said the whole time. This nigga saying,
And I'm saying
no,
take care
you
of
in
home
Baltimore.
first.
Take care of what at home, bro.
Listen,
Mix
as
and
an
master the
artist-
music,
Ain't
bro.
Not big enough
Ain't this the
to-
same
Yo,
guy that
bro.
say Baltimore,
Like,
this
yo,
Baltimore,
bro.
that he want to be Mr. Baltimore every day?
Nah, bro, I'm
But he
not
the first
yo,
one to say
no,
let jump
no,
out?
no, I don't, bro.
But I'm the one on the fence.
Expanded.
I ain't saying
Bro,
nothing about
you
expanding.
you are.
That's being a big fish in the low.
I'm
Like,
saying
come on,
expand,
bro.
bro. You take care of home base.
Yo, bro, what the fuck is you taking
Yo.
care of home? Niggas
Home
gotta pay
not-
to get on
Yeah.
shows,
Watch
bro.
this.
Niggas
Why?
gotta get booked
You
and
gotta
no
really
money.
pay to get on a nigga
Because
stage in
watch this.
Baltimore.
Stop.
When you just jump out there, you turning the motherfuckers like Fetty Wap with no fucking foundation.
Listen,
Yo,
when niggas
stop,
that's
man.
up
You
come
don't
to
know what you
Baltimore,
talking about,
niggas
bro.
get from Baltimore, give niggas already up shit that's free. They dropping free
Alright,
shit on
stop
niggas that
it,
can
bro.
pay for it.
Who talking
It's
about all
artists
that?
in Ba-
Yo,
That's
you
what we
are,
talking
because you
about.
just said, this is
That's
what you
what
said.
you just brought up.
Let me tell
So
you how he
everybody in
sound.
Baltimore know
Kenny,
you?
watch them chords.
I didn't say everybody in
So you
Baltimore
ain't
know
conquer
me.
Baltimore yet. That's
Hey,
all
yo,
I'm saying.
Yo, stop hitting the
I
table,
said
bro.
I will conquer Baltimore because I will.
Yo,
I'm
listen,
confident in
check
myself.
this out.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yo.
and once you do that, then move.
What
But
are
that
you
does not
saying,
mean
bro?
because I'm
Yo.
not conquered here, I'm limiting myself
Hey,
here.
hey,
Brittany,
I
Brittany,
ain't saying
Brittany,
don't
Brittany.
cut you off.
Black, hold up, Black, because we gonna
How
skip
does-
this. Let me end this. Black doesn't know what he's talking about.
Why?
He's just going against the talk because
What
at
do you
the
mean?
end of the day,
Men can
you're
disagree,
sitting
my
up
nigga.
here.
Don't say that.
No, I'm just
Here we
saying
go.
men
You
can
can't-
disagree.
you can't throw dirt on my
I'm just saying
opinion.
I'm not throwing dirt on
can't
your
say I don't
opinion.
know what I'm talking about.
And you don't because.
Thank you,
No, listen,
Kenny.
it's a healthy debate, but
Well,
when
say
I'm
I'm
saying
wrong.
my opinion, I feel
ain't
like you
gotta
don't know what
agree.
you're talking about. So I'm just
Because
gonna
you ain't
stress
seen
it.
what I seen.
Yo, listen.
So
it
you
don't
can't
have
say that.
nothing to do with seeing what you seen. This is what you said
What?
out of your mouth.
Did you hear what
Out
this
of your
grown man just
teeth.
said? It don't
Out
make
of
a
your
difference
teeth.
what I seen.
No, listen. I didn't
you-
say
so
that.
In this debate,
I didn't say that.
I
What-
agree with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like bro, it don't
Your
matter
livelihood
because
does
you're.
not matter with
Are you
mixing
doing?
and
You know what you're
blending.
doing? Hold up, let me tell him.
What
You
do I
know
do
what
for
you're
a
doing?
living?
You are distracting people. You're distracting people. You're sitting up here having a debate with a nigga telling a artist, a podcaster, a radio personnel, anybody that's trying to make it in the business. Hey, bro, Our platform is not just Baltimore City. When you drop a tape, put your banners and shit up around the city, put them around DC, put them on the outskirts of Maryland, put them on VA, bro, and try to conquer this whole fan base. You saying, hold up, nigga, before you do that, conquer the city. You gotta pay $250 to get on stage. You telling me
other ways to do it.
Come on,
you telling
bro.
me I have to know,
Stop.
everybody in Baltimore has to know me
To
before
make some
I can
money.
go to DC
Before I
to
can
get
make some
paid.
money.
What
That's
I'm
you
saying
not
is,
that.
you can make money everywhere, but make sure you got home base covered first.
Yo, some
Because
artists-
watch this,
yo,
when you
some
don't,
artists make
when
it
you get in
big.
the industry, that's what happened to Fetty Wap. When you get them hits that put you in the industry, when it comes back to the number side of it, you don't have a fan base to fall back with.
Yo, he did have a fan base.
No, he didn't. He got a hit
caught up.
song. He said it.
No, bro. He said
why
he
he went
didn't
back and
handle
go to
his
the
money
block.
right, bro. That's something I do, hip hop
He couldn't
journalist.
never-
He never said that, bro. He said he fucked his money up
I
and he
don't
felt
know
like
if
his
Fetty got
label
a
got on him
fan
because
base.
Fetty Wap blew up. Trap Queen blew up in New Jersey and New York and then hit it down the South, bro.
You can play that shit now, niggas
Right,
still
he
gonna
had
rock.
one song.
No,
he ain't nothing to
still
fall
gonna
back
jump
on.
off that
No, he
bitch.
didn't. He had the other
He didn't have a
joints.
foundation. He had a
Damn,
hit
she
song.
fine. Wonder. He had like 5 hits, bro. Fetty Wap didn't have one
Ask
song.
the average person how name 5 Fetty
No,
Wap songs.
man, just name the hits, bro. He had more than one hit.
Whatever, hits, whatever.
You saying he had one hit? I'm telling you, he had more than one hit.
That hit carried him.
You know what I mean? Come on,
That's
bro.
all right. That's okay with getting carried by a hit.
That don't have nothing to do
All right,
with it. What
well,
I'm
hey.
telling you is,
That's
All right,
okay.
That's what you want. All right,
Listen,
That's
listen.
not. That's
Black.
not
Let me
saying that's what
retract
he
it
wanted.
then.
Yo,
I'm
listen,
not
let me
saying that's what he
retract it
wanted. That's you saying that's what happened. That's
All
what
I'm
happened.
saying is,
What's wrong with him
venture
being
out.
carried?
hey,
You're
listen,
supposed to venture
artists,
out.
if you listening to
supposed
this,
to venture out.
hit that
But make sure you
notification
got your
button.
home base taken care of first.
Hit that notification
That's all.
button, drop a like, leave a
Because they gonna
comment.
ask you. When you go
Only
to them
home
labels,
base you have to take care of, artists, is your house. You gotta make sure your bills and shit straight. When you put your music out there and you give it to Rawdope Podcast or any of these other platforms in the city and you work it, you take that project to the next state
covered?
right over, the DMV, bro, because you can get home
It's
every
promo,
night
it's
from the
covered,
DMV,
it's
bro.
everything.
Don't let nobody tell you,
that
oh, you
covered?
just gotta do this and do that. Nah, man.
Ain't
If
that
you don't
covered?
want to drop in Baltimore first and you want to have your album release party and drop your project in Virginia first, you can do that, bruh. You can do that. My point that I'm making that we have a bigger territory to cover, and it's got millions of dollars out there for all of us to get. And my thing is, I want to focus on the DMV. I want my brand to go global and national, but I know that with the DMV, my brand can go to the next level with Baltimore, with DC, with Virginia, and I'm not begging for nothing. All I'm going to do is hundreds of thousands of people that live in these places, so I know it's 1,000 people that'll fuck with me, and that's just the hustle, bruh. That's just the hustle, point blank, period. I ain't saying nothing else. Do what you gotta do, but it's the DMV is our trap. If you from Baltimore, boy, you could get money in DC and Virginia and all the outskirts of Maryland because you part of Maryland, nigga. Take that shit to Columbia, Edgewood, Dundalk, Hagerstown, Frederick, Eastern Shore, Kent goddamn Island. Take it to Northern Virginia, Virginia Beach. Take it up West Virginia, bro. Take it in the District of Columbia, bro. It's a whole network out here and people that's waiting on that shit,
You don't
bro.
only gotta take coke there.
Hold up, I didn't say that. Watch this. I never said not venture out.
Yes,
Now,
you did.
no, I didn't. I said venture out. Now, watch this. I'm gonna
You
put this
said
out there.
venture out after you get
Can I get
Hometown
5
straight.
artists that have really been in label meetings to comment in the fucking comments and tell what are 5 things them labels ask you?
Bro,
One,
we not talking about
If
that,
we
bro.
give you what do you mean? Ain't the goal to get signed?
I'm gonna say this: if
And
you
they
walk in
ask
a
you-
label and say,
they
"I got a
ask
fan
you,
base in
if I
Baltimore,
give you-
DC, and Virginia," I'm not just a Baltimore artist that got my city on lock. I got a buzz in the
Absolutely,
DMV.
and
I'm gonna
there-
sign that artist before he
And
say he
watch
got
this.
his
And
city on
they gonna
fans.
say, okay, if
Okay,
I
what?
give you $1 million, how can you show me what you doing? Are
I'ma
you doing
work
it
in
in your
the-
city?
Because then you go to
Now you
you,
gotta go
you
prove
start
it.
selling
This
out at
man
Dubai's.
crazy. What's
You
the
you're
next
all
topic,
that
Kenny?
other shit. You don't
Kenny,
have to
next
just sell
topic,
in
I'm getting mad.
Baltimore.
None of that.
And I didn't say I wasn't doing none of that. I said you
Let me see
said
the light,
that you
please.
shouldn't venture out until you get your home straight.
Cause watch this. So you telling me Baltimore don't have enough
No,
energy?
they don't have enough support. It's not
Cause
enough
Scooter
people
did it.
because
Moose did it with Dum
Let me get a
Dum.
light, man.
Scooter
come
did it, and they wasn't known
Let
for
me get a light.
traveling. Was they
That light
doing
is
it?
dead.
Who's to know? Cause we wasn't
on. Get the
there.
light out the block.
But they was strictly Baltimore, and they did it. All I'm saying is, if you take it home enough and blow that bitch up enough, it will explode. Whether you here, DC, because all you doing in DC or Virginia is the same thing you should have done here first. You going there trying to create the same buzz you want to get here.
All right, check this out.
It's just
Boom.
different people.
You ready?
You get to do more because them people don't actually know you and know your flaws or anything
Exactly.
else.
So niggas that don't know you is not being judgmental. Niggas that know you in Baltimore is gonna judge the fuck out you out the Ritter dip. They already got the max, don't
So
want to
hold
hear
on.
you.
All right,
They already got the max not supporting.
So you telling me, watch this. So you telling me even niggas that don't like tech can't sing tech music good?
Bro, I want
I
to just
didn't
go
never
to the
say
next
that. I
topic,
said
bro.
You just said your
support.
haters?
I want
I
to just
said
go to
they
the
won't
next topic,
support
bro.
you.
What's the next topic?
Joe?
Yeah, thanks.
Because that's his way out.
No, and it's not my way out, bro. You don't make no sense,
That's
and
his
I don't
way
want
out.
you to keep
'Cause
going
no,
with
what it is,
bro.
niggas can't conquer their city.
Nah, bro, you contradict
So
yourself.
you want to run somewhere else and get
No,
help?
it's
you
because
mean
people
running?
are telling people that they have to conquer their city
Yeah.
first to be somebody.
'Cause when you get-
you
no,
don't.
I didn't say that.
A lot of people in
No, I
Baltimore
didn't.
are gonna
I
bite
did not say
soon
that.
as niggas get the
I did
fucking
not say
popping
that.
out of here.
I said conquer your city first before you take. I ain't say you couldn't make it from here without doing. Because you, again, if God got it meant for you, it's for you. But when it comes to the business and analytics, yes, when you go in them rooms, they
Drew Hill
ask
didn't
you.
conquer their city first before they made it big.
I'm saying a lot of
Shorty
people.
didn't conquer Baltimore before he made it big. Los didn't conquer Baltimore before he made it big. So you fibbing.
So hold on.
Monique
A lot of
didn't
people-
conquer
Hold
on,
Baltimore
hold on.
before he made
So
it big.
people
Tony
bet you
Braxton
bet you it
didn't
wasn't banging
conquer
here?
Baltimore.
Bet you what? Shorty bet you wasn't banging here?
Bro, nah,
It
bro.
wasn't?
You said
No,
conquer Baltimore.
what happened was niggas got
Music
on
he
and
did.
went
Yeah,
somewhere
but
else.
I'm
Then
just
niggas
telling
started
you, bro.
claiming.
No, his music got him with
you
Yo
talking
and them.
about?
He said
Stop
it.
it.
All right, like I said, I'm not saying
It's all got
yes,
him there, bro.
good
You
music
can't-
is gonna do
stop
what it's
it.
supposed to do.
Stop it, bro. Stop
But watch
it.
this.
Alright.
You see he back in Baltimore.
What's next?
What y'all
No, I don't
feel
see
about
nothing.
Brandon Marshall saying
Let me see that later.
It don't work no
Swift
more.
got Kanye kicked out of the Super Bowl.
I heard the audio. I reported on it earlier.
You gotta light it off for this.
She did. He was supposed to have.
Tell him light it off
he,
the
he
blunt.
tried to get a booth and lied.
her booth.
Yeah, he lied and said he wanted the not. I can't remember the other white girl. He wanted her booth when he really wanted Taylor Swift to be in front of Taylor Swift. So every time they show her,
They
he
showed
would get
him.
the same.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Fuck you, boy, no," and shut it down. And went as far as to getting him escorted out the what's the name. And he told the story. Or the South. He reported. He said, "Yeah, she had me." Yeah, she said. He said, "Yeah, she had me escorted out. I tried to do what I did. Da 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 da. And that was that." I mean, it was a political move.
That's my first time hearing about it.
Yeah, it was a political move.
Like that for that blunt go on,
It
bro.
was a slick move to me if it would have worked for him.
Yeah, I
You'd
mean,
have been seen 20 times.
Well, hold it. Did it really
Yeah,
work? Because
it
we still
would've.
talking about it.
Yeah, it did.
Did it work?
It did work.
It did work.
Technically, because it's something to talk
Numbers
about.
still gonna go up on it.
Say,
People still
that's
gonna
what
notice.
Ye do. Ye is any publicity is good publicity.
Yup.
He don't care if it's negative
Bad.
or positive.
I seen him getting into it with a lady that was actually just recording him outside the airport for real.
Is that the
He
one
really
he
dug
smacked
in.
the phone or something?
Girl, really dug in this girl's shit. Took her phone,
Right.
everything,
Recently.
and told her, "I'm a human being just like you are."
like
Who
the
says?
No, it's burning around. But I just,
Who said that you can record me? Like, I'm a human just like you. Would you like me to record you? Broke that shit straight down. She was mad. And then he said, matter of fact, whoever paying you, give me your footage. I'll double whatever they paying you. Then they go ahead and they switch numbers.
So who's right and wrong in that situation?
Would you
Both
want to be
of 'em.
recorded? Like, if you just really just like, honestly, just hopped out of car to just go straight in, you already
Watch
messed up.
this. To that person, they just honestly doing their job.
And
So who-
that's their
It's
job.
not really nobody wrong.
That's
It's a
their job.
catch-22.
That's the 50-50. That's their job.
Say, it is a catch. It ain't no catch 22. Like he said, I'm a person just like you. You don't want to run
Right.
with a camera in your face.
And
Watch
then,
this. Hold on, Kenny.
honestly, if this is your
No,
job,
no, I ain't saying-
if
I
it
ain't
is
saying they
your
don't.
job, you still have to acknowledge and respect that person by what? Uniform and or badge. She was in no uniform and she had no badge on. So to
See that,
him,
Kenny?
she's a regular civilian trying to walk up on her. So what you doing, G?
Well, out there in
Yeah.
paparazzi lane, they all do this. So I don't know.
And
But
out in
my
paparazzi
thing
lane,
is-
they're still all wrong. Just because a lot of people
Well,
do
we
it, don't
all
make
be
it
wrong.
right.
Shit, ain't nobody, especially in the industry,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I ain't
as far
saying
as
that to
them-
say that.
with her being a real reporter, she's really trying to get that bag.
And she really
Is she
did.
crossing boundaries? Yes.
She
But
lost
watch
her job
this.
already, I'm
Does-
sure.
Does Kanye cross boundaries? Yes. So who's really wrong? It's gonna be a thing of who got more.
shit, she sold that footage.
Who got
she
more?
did. That's why she
Yeah.
switched them
Right.
numbers. That's why they switched them numbers right there.
He gonna get a fine.
showed that
but
footage.
she's gonna
Switch the shit
cash
out them
on the
numbers.
picture.
I don't think she gonna get fired, bro.
I mean,
That's
if
what
he
they
be a-
get.
if he
They,
be an
they
a-hole.
freelance photographers that sell footage.
What
for
she
a lot
fuck
of
around
money.
do is probably double sell some. She gonna sell
Kanye
some
grabbed
to
that
him.
camera.
Get
She
at
had
least
enough.
one to sell to her
It
other
wasn't just
people.
her by herself.
Not at
Kanye
all.
grabbed that camera. The next cameraman caught it. It was too many cameras.
It was
she
already
just too
people
close.
reporting that.
Yep. So yeah, it's just Kanye went viral.
Kanye does what he do.
Kanye, they on the Super Bowl stage with the mask on.
Say, but Tyrese got dumped by his new girlfriend for having too many songs about his ex-wife on the album.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's real or publicity stunt for real. I don't know what's going on there because they be doing a lot.
That's
They do a lot. They do a lot. So I think that's publicity. He get enough of that.
How you cried about the industry and how it really is and all this. And you pop right up in the dress. I don't want to hear nothing else.
He get enough.
Back in, son.
That's what it is. He want that
Hey,
child
well, he
support
better
killer.
sign up for the next Fast and Furious 83.
I can't respect you if you cry.
Every time they come out with an
Snowball
album, it's always a scandal. That's what you gotta know. That's the hustle. Drop an album, make a scandal. You know what I mean? That's just
I'm
the
breaking
business.
up.
Yeah,
That's show business.
My nigga
though.
cheated.
It's called marketing.
So watch this. Since we talking scandals, with all the scandal around the Super Bowl, do you think any of this will affect next season?
No.
Viewership? Why?
Everything, because you see,
It's gonna go up.
They was
It's gonna
burning
go up.
Lamar jerseys, everything.
No.
Honestly,
Do you
I
think it's going to?
I think
with-
it
with-
will. Because I've known people who personally don't be watching football no more because they like they cheating.
I know people now because the whole Taylor Swift thing, she done bought her whole pop squad over the
she
football.
bought
So
them.
everybody who's leaving, that whole pop is the whole pop squad gonna be dick eating.
You better
So
watch
they're
who gonna
already
do the Super Bowl next year.
yeah, and then honestly, how they had the seats set up at the bottom, that's gonna attract a whole
That's
nother
Jay-Z.
crowd.
Yeah, party.
You know, that's gonna attract a
Baltimore
whole
gonna
nother
be
crowd
there.
to the Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Baltimore gonna be there
Could you
popping bottles.
imagine if Baltimore and Detroit
They
had
said
made
they
it?
had more views the last time they had views
Honestly.
like that.
Niggas would have really. It was a meme that
So-
said if they would have
Yeah.
made it, niggas would have been two-stepping with Tim's out that bitch.
I think business-wise, yes, because a lot of people now have lost faith in it. But I do agree with you as far as, I do agree with you what you said. For all those people that are going to leave because they lost faith in it, all those new fans that they're counting on coming from Taylor Swift and all the other celebrity faces they done flashed around, because it wasn't mighty convenient that they had Ice Spice right there next to her every
Right.
time they flashed her. Yeah, I mean, all them people that's now coming over, them soccer moms and whoever else following
Even
her.
Ice Spice the alley hoop.
Even the
Right.
the whole and it's
So,
everybody
I
who was
think
down
that's
on the
what's gonna
sideline
happen.
got
But I
alley
do think
hoops.
they will take a hit because a lot of people lost the house on them surefire bets.
No, but
that
don't
they-
nobody care about the bets.
They
The
got
bets
money
will be
coming in
back
for
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
in
meaning,
3 months for that.
I'm talking about the
Yeah.
mom and pops that really lost their shirts, yo, because they really thought the Ravens was going to win. They really thought Detroit was going to win. People that really was the next day. Do you remember how many cities was on suicide watch? So
But
a
this
lot
not
of
the
people-
first time that a nigga city didn't make it.
No,
and they tried to do that.
Neds and Dallas Cowboy fans.
You feel me? Oh,
I'm a
man.
Redskins
Yeah,
fan.
man, like, it's a lot of fans burn jerseys. They do it every year.
This one, y'all.
Imagine how
How y'all respond to this one? J. Cole was doing a show. A rapper threw his demo CD up on the stage. Tell J. Cole, "Hey, go my CD." How y'all feel about
Did it
it?
hit
I
him?
think that was a good
I
hustle.
thought it was good. Why not?
Did it
You
hit him?
there? What are you losing? What are you gaining? You could gain a lot more. You
Yeah.
could lose a CD.
Did it
Bitch,
hit
I
him?
lose them by not doing nothing with them.
Yeah.
Did it hit him?
No, it didn't.
Shit.
He basically trying to give him the CD.
Hey, that's a,
Hold on,
still, that's a good
he
try.
physically tried to give it to him, or
He like tossed it up on the
That's a
stage.
good try. We
Uh,
talking
as
about it
long
so
as
it was
didn't-
noticed.
As long as it didn't interfere with the show, I say good marketing was thing. Because from being a artist that performs, it's kind of disrespectful. Because I'm in my mode, and all these people paid, and I'm giving my all. But from the flip side of a nigga that had to come up, I get it. And as long as it didn't interrupt my show disrespectfully, I'ma respect your hustle of what you're trying to do.
I understand what you're saying at a slight point because like a lot of people, unless he was throwing 100 CDs out, a gun out that like the little T-shirt gun, you know, I don't see how it would have. And honestly, me as I'm rapping down and I see a nigga try and give me anything, I'm flattered.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
down,
some
yeah.
type of way.
When you become $100 million,
I'ma still be. I still know I'm reaching somebody. I still know I'm being heard by. If this whole stadium in here for the nigga that was before or behind me, that one person right there, that nigga showed me that he hear me.
So watch
Yes.
this. You at the Super Bowl. They paying you $20 million to perform. You reach down and get thrown off by getting that CD.
I wouldn't reach down. You didn't. Nobody say he reached down.
Well, whatever. Look
Come
over,
on,
whatever.
man.
All right, whatever.
Nobody
My bad,
say
my bad,
reach
my bad,
down.
Let me take it back.
Come on.
However
man.
you saw that CD, It threw you off for a second. Now, would you have been wrong if you didn't acknowledge it right then and there? I'm just looking at the business aspect.
What if he could have? You can't be wrong if you honestly, genuinely don't see it. He
And
could have
that's not
possibly not seen
business.
it.
So, what you mean, nigga? They paying you $20 million to perform, not to be in it, not to be picking up CDs, all that. Now, at
They
the
don't
end of your
pay
performance,
at the Super Bowl. They don't get paid to
acknowledgement.
perform.
I mean, they pay for the act.
He could have told
They
the
don't pay
cleanup
the
crew to get it.
artists. but
Somebody.
all of the scenery they do pay for. But my thing is, it's still a bill being paid for this. So the job
Why
is
you
to
knocking
perform.
an artist that got a chance?
No, I'm
heard.
saying. No, I'm gonna say at
that's
the end of my
fucked up.
performance. Then I'm gonna say, all right, Joe. But during my
At the
performance,
end of the performance, you gonna walk off, man. That's a
Yeah.
nigga that's hungry, bro.
At the end of
No,
the
well,
performance,
then-
I'ma even try to acknowledge or remember
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
type
like
of
that
shit.
boy
Or I'ma
was
ask the
hustling.
cleanup, the niggas who was sweeping. Yo, if you see
Yeah.
a CD, bring that bitch back. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like,
I'ma
come on,
inquire
bro.
about that because that nigga inquired
I'm
about me.
surprised J. Cole ain't. Yeah, like your nigga trying to get his music heard.
And this buzz right here, because they saying that he did him wrong, he could go and reach back.
Because I put him in like the backpack rapper. Type
The good
thing.
nigga, yeah.
I like J. Cole.
If a nigga just trying to get on, ain't J. Cole the same nigga that stood out front Rockefeller office or something for weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 3 weeks.
So right, you did your hustle trying to get on, and then you see another nigga.
And you knocking the next house.
What
around.
happened? What he do?
What did he do though? He didn't do nothing wrong.
What did
He
he-
like shit on the
J. Cole
nigga.
shitted on him. I don't really know exactly what he did.
He shitting on the man.
but
What you mean? When
Like-
you say how?
I mean, I can't tell you how. It's
I don't
just
know exactly.
carrying
No,
him.
if you gonna put the man out there, you gotta tell us how.
I mean,
He
what he kicked
carried
the
them.
CD back?
Yeah, what I mean.
If I say a person shitted on a person, you saying how? Like he shitted on him. I don't know how, but
but you can't
I
say you
seen-
don't know and then.
I'm saying I seen about it. Like he said something on the mic.
I ain't
Like
see shit
no,
about
I
it
so
wasn't
are you
sincere.
trust him on the mic then? That's what he did.
I don't actually know. So if you know, leave it in the comment box.
Hey,
bro.
that's all I'm saying. We
I
can't
don't-
say
I
that
don't
man
actually
shit,
know.
We don't know. Now you said we don't know exactly what was said, but he addressed it on the mic. Is what you're saying?
I think he did some
Oh,
disrespectful
all right.
shit.
All right, well, then we need to find out what he said then. Because I don't agree with that. If I feel like you should have finished performing and then address it at the end. Because you're getting paid big bucks to perform.
Or not address it.
Or not address it at all. And just like she said, get the cleaner people, yo. Because I couldn't address it right then and there.
Yeah.
Because some people,
There's ways around it. You
some
gotta respect the
promoters
janitor too, for
is-
real.
Some of them big promoters is that anal about. Yeah, I mean, no. When you on that stage, it's about that. I don't want to see all that because they paying good
I
money.
understand that, but I'm just saying I'm not.
I ain't
gonna
knocking
diss
his
a
hustle.
nigga.
I ain't breaking my neck to go get the goddamn CD.
Yeah, but-
I'm not
Yeah,
neither. I'm not
but
gonna
I
break
ain't
my
gonna-
neck.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and actually,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
definitely.
Oh, ain't you the one that just said,
I'm not gonna break my neck to go reach down to this man to get my CD.
But you
If this
gonna take it to
nigga is
business
throwing
first,
my
right?
CD, throwing his CD up on the stage, I'm seeing yo throw his CD. I'm gonna keep spitting and doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna remember that. I'm not like slow. I'm gonna remember that.
Take care of business.
Me, I'm a type of dude to say, "Hold up, DJ." You know what I mean? Shout out to bro that threw his CD on the stage, man.
But what
I
Black's saying,
respect
you
that.
can't do that because you getting paid
Bruh.
20 mil to perform at the
20
Super
million
Bowl.
other people there outside of
Bro,
that one. You gotta do
he
it
didn't
a
get
finesse
20
way.
million for that show, and it's your show, your performance, and you got control.
And you really
No.
bought them them minutes.
Then that man brought your ticket. He the reason why you gonna get that bag,
And I hate to give you a rude awakening, yo.
bruh. A stage is
When
huge.
you on
J
a
Cole.
Live Nation stage
Yo, listen.
and they paying you.
I don't think nothing in
Why
the
you
fraud.
think Beyonce
bruh.
shit is so anal, yo? Because
Bruh.
yeah, they paying her $500,000
Bruh.
not to be out there playing. Now
Bruh.
she do her own stuff now. Yeah,
Bro,
Why you
what we
think now she
saying
started
is, it's tons of security, it's tons of people on the stage. All I'm saying is, I'm not knocking a man for saying this is the closest I'm ever get to somebody that might listen to my music because of the image that he has. I threw my CD on stage. If he doesn't grab it, I can't miss nothing. If he grab it, he might hear me.
that? All
Exactly.
right, I'm with
So
that.
I'm saying he's getting $20 million a stage. Do $20 million not make you real? J. Cole didn't say, yo, throw a CD on stage and this is a stage
And I know
act.
it's real.
You know what I mean?
So you
I
saying J.
mean,
Cole ain't real
people throw,
because he-
bro. I see artists. So what's the difference from a chick throwing her underwear and panties up? Dudes grab that and put they on their head and swing it around, bro. It's
That's
nothing
different.
wrong. People, no,
How
it's
is it
not.
different?
It's the
You ain't
same
supposed to
thing.
entertain
It's
Yeah.
honestly still flattery.
You know what I mean? No, it's not, bro.
All right, so you stop your show, pick that CD up or do whatever, and that nigga sound like
Niggas
JJ
is
Fish.
niggas is grabbing underwear, panties,
And that nigga sound like JJ
shoes.
Fish, so you just risked $20 million on
Okay,
a
you
whim.
grabbing panties that
Now
may
you
smell like
talking about
JJ Fish. You feel
after
me?
you-
That's why I said you ain't got you, but watch this. If it's a Trey Songz or Chris Brown that caters to that, Okay, that's part of the show.
Bro,
But when it's
dudes that got
something-
mad.
but
Like,
when
come
it's
on,
something-
bro.
You think you could give him a CD?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a
It's-
homebody type of
that's the
person that'll
feeling.
feel like,
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
why-
like
so
yo,
all
reach
them-
out to me. He
so
give
all
me
them
reach out.
security around the stage don't tell you
nigga
nothing.
wouldn't have tried Cam like
Nigga
that.
wouldn't have threw no
Cam
mother.
was
Yeah,
on.
they wouldn't have threw
I ain't
no
knocking
fucking
him.
Lil Wayne, no fucking CD up that bitch. They
Hold on,
wouldn't
why
have.
wouldn't you?
People wouldn't have.
Because they the type
Where
niggas
they
that
went-
will shit on you.
Right there, records prove
And they don't promote. They don't
Well,
feel
hold on.
homie.
So hold on. So you just said, so is Lil Wayne okay for doing it versus J. Cole?
Come again, say what?
Meaning you saying Lil Wayne and them is the type that will shit on you for doing stuff like that, right? Y'all give him a pass for that, right?
No.
You are who you are. I do give him a pass because if you're an asshole, that's just what you are.
Yeah, like
Wrong is
basically.
wrong, yo. I keep saying
Nah,
something.
listen,
Yeah, just
no,
because you're
no,
an
no,
asshole,
no, no, no,
it
listen.
doesn't make it okay. But you have to
Listen.
expect an
Listen.
asshole to be an asshole.
Stupidity is not
Listen, no, bro, listen.
Well, we
I'ma
live in a
break it
world
down.
You see a
where
snake?
You can justify.
Listen,
you
I'm gonna
get
break
away
it
with
down so we can get to the next joint. Listen, I'm gonna break it down for you. Just as my unpopular opinion. Lil Wayne tells you on TV all the time he doesn't listen to other rappers. So a rapper throwing a CD on the stage don't make sense.
Pointless.
But a guy like J. Cole, Currency, Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy, they give you that energy that they respect hip hop and the culture, that they might give it a try.
They're willing.
Now he didn't stage this. All that person did was what anybody do. What I would do, what you would do. You met a lot of celebrities. So your approach to celebrities, it might be normal. I paid a ticket. So Uno, I supported you. Dose is, I'm trying to just get my music out there. If you throw it back on the stage, cool. He ain't say the dude threw a CD on stage and had a phone. Somebody just trying to get heard, bro. We are entertainers and celebrities, Joe. How many times people come up to you and tell you some BS or just want to talk, just to talk, bro? When you put yourself in the public, bro, people trying to get on and see what you can do for them. So I don't knock that man for throwing that on stage. I think it's very rude and unculture-wise to act unhuman like you did the worst thing in the world, because again, you're the same guy with the story that you stood outside the office for 3 weeks, that people walked by you and didn't show you love till somebody finally gave you a chance. So you understand taking risks.
So hold on. Ain't you the same guy that has almost had a heart attack because I tried to give a chance to a young black brother?
No.
What do you mean?
No, this is what I gave a chance, bro, because you be
That
speaking
was
wrong.
the camera.
No,
I
meaning,
said,
hold
bro,
on.
why would you tell somebody, no, listen.
Why can't that person
No,
on
listen,
stage be ain't
yo,
about
listen,
their product?
listen, bro.
Correct.
You're telling somebody, if
It's
you're,
your
no,
product.
listen, you just said because it's not a $20 million production, somebody should walk past the camera?
No.
How
They wouldn't
professional
have-
is that?
No, I'm saying.
No, that's what you're saying.
Why can't that person that's performing right now, we're performing.
Man, black.
You ain't about your baby. This is your baby. So you don't let nothing slide. Why can't the person on stage be that much anal?
Nobody not saying that, bro. Like,
'Cause
where
you
did you
just
come from
almost-
with that? No, I didn't. Just nothing.
I'm looking at it from
something
both sides.
No, you're not looking
You
at
said,
it. It
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
make sense, shorty, because that's where you get me out my body, bro. Walking in front of a camera in a little ass room while we're live recording is unprofessional. Throwing a CD on stage after you bought a
unprofessional.
ticket to somebody's
Nigga,
show.
you bought a ticket
It's just
to
giving
the
out
show,
their demo,
not to
bro.
interrupt the show.
How you
How is
interrupting
CD
the
Throwing
show?
the
Stop
CD
it,
on
bro.
stage
Come
is
on,
interrupting.
What, he hit him
man.
in the face?
It don't make a difference if it hits you. You
crazy,
still
man.
throwing a CD on the stage.
Yo,
It's
bro.
not your
That's-
show.
I just hear you
it's
honestly.
everybody's show.
I just honestly been hearing a lot of, I don't want niggas to get no motion.
No, it's ways to do it. Business.
That's what I'm hearing.
Niggas want
That's
to be
how it
niggas
is,
and do
bro.
it.
You see
'Cause
the
watch
real
this.
him.
Cause niggas do it nigga ways. Yes, I
Okay.
said
Nothing we
Yes.
said tonight was nigga
Niggas
ways,
do
bro.
how throwing a CD on the stage is a nigga way of getting on a whim.
Like, how long you been into music?
So
how long
standing
you been on the
outside
radio?
of niggas
Like, how
standing
long you
on
been
a-
doing
the
radio?
office is
I
not.
mean,
No,
you
hold
see
on,
that?
stop,
No,
Brittany.
that's just you
I'm
taking
ready
a
to bust
chance.
this
That
bubble.
ain't-
That's him taking a chance,
And can he
nigga.
get to the next?
No, that man is at work.
Yo, listen.
J. Cole is working.
Them niggas
And you
inside
ain't
that
about to
building
bust
wasn't
his
at
bubble.
work.
Huh?
Listen,
Them niggas
put it
inside that
on me,
building not
Kenny.
at work.
What building?
That J. Cole was
Black.
standing outside of.
Black.
They not at work.
Oh yeah, but he ain't interrupting
Brittany,
him.
let me say that.
Outside.
You don't know what he did, but listen.
He could have been.
Let me say this.
harassing them on the way in.
He's been
ain't in the
into
building.
Black's been into
He could have
music.
been harassing
Brittany,
them on the way in.
Brittany, Black's been into music for 20 years, right? 20 years. For a man that's been in this business for 20 years, you seen demos and people trying to get to artists or big celebrities in so many different ways. For you as a person that represent the culture to always shoot down ideas from the culture is very, very, very disturbing, because what is wrong with a kid? It might have been a kid, 16, 17-year-old kid. We don't know who it was. We just say a person, purposely a male, through his demo or his whole CD, after he paid for a ticket to support a multi-million-dollar artist, a hip-hop artist that's not coming on stage with 50,000 dancers that they're going to fall on the CD. Somebody that's going back and forth with a microphone, engaging with the fans. Somebody that puts out the energy that, work hard for it, boy, this and that. I met J. Cole before. That I had that when he first came out. And he was a very lax, laid-back dude. We seen him. He got up. He spoke. He had his rollie on. He talked to everybody. He wasn't on no sucker shit. So for you to say as a public figure, for you to say that somebody is wrong for taking a chance to try to get a multi-million-dollar recording artist to hear their product, and you saying there's ways to go about it. Now listen,
how you do it.
Now listen, you have sat on arena stage. If you don't throw it on the stage, tell me what way you gonna go about it with $100 ticket and you in the audience. What way are you gonna go about it?
Stand on the side of the stage. Wait till that man come off. All I'm saying is don't interrupt.
Ain't no coming
me.
off.
Oh.
That ain't even. You're not even seeing the back of where they coming off
Watch
at.
this. Do you want some? And you said this. Do
Absolutely.
you want somebody interrupting you?
I would want somebody to throw. Fuck it. If a bitch want to throw her panties up at me, throw them bitches. You feel me? That does not mean I have to acknowledge or engage with that person right there or that moment.
Right.
And then honestly, if I'm good on my business and standing on it and good with what I do and practice like I do, that's not going to disrupt me. That's not going to throw me off my pivot. I'm here for more something bigger than a CD or some panties or a bra.
That's what I said though.
I'm here. So because they do it, I got to see that and zone in on that. I got to tunnel vision to a bra. No.
I never said
They're
that.
just flattered. They're
I'm just
happy.
saying
They
it's
hear me. They see
disrespectful.
me.
I never said you had to acknowledge nothing. Cause watch this, Ham. So you telling me if a motherfucker donate right now $1,000, buy $1,000 badge right now, right? They can just, cause they feeling good, come walk up in this motherfucker, sit down and, my bad, but sit down and, no. It's still business. It's still
Bro,
wages.
that's not what I
two
said.
different things, bro.
No, because y'all sound like a nigga that buy a section at the
No.
club. Just because you bought that section, you feel like you own the whole club. No, you bought a
No,
section.
bro.
No, you
bought a
sound,
ticket.
what you sound
You
like is
bought
a
a
nigga
ticket
that
to
don't
a
want niggas to
concert.
get motion unless
No,
they're
it
getting
ain't.
it your way.
No, it ain't. I'm
That's
saying
what you
do it the
sound
right
like.
way. No, because watch this. Niggas ain't been on both sides.
How
That's
do you
why.
know when a nigga ain't been on both sides? Just because you ain't seen a nigga when you was on both sides don't mean they wasn't there.
Because, no, watch this. Tell me when I seen niggas on both them sides.
You're not going to see niggas every time. You're not going to
Well,
see
all right,
a
watch
nigga.
this.
Nigga not
Name
always
one.
in your class. A
Name
nigga not
one.
in your
But
level.
I'ma
They
see
could be
you-
above or
But I'ma see
below
you in
you.
school.
You don't have to see every nigga. What are you talking about?
What you mean? Kenny, did I know it? Did I see it? Do you see everybody in school? You ain't got to know everybody when you pass through the
You
hallway.
see every single student that you went to high school with.
I ain't say you had to know everybody.
So I didn't say no. I said
No. See, I ain't say remember.
Tell you I seen everybody.
Well, me?
I'm sure you haven't.
Me? But you see everybody, right?
You might have been on the other side.
I didn't been seeing niggas that I just went to my sister reunion with.
Well,
Like,
see, that's
damn,
the
they went to our
difference between-
school. I
That's
didn't
the
even know
difference
these. Like,
between
I've
me.
never even seen these niggas.
And that's
That
the
don't mean that
difference.
I'm not good with faces. That does not mean that I don't
I knew everybody
remember.
at Forest Park. That's the difference how I walk in the
That's
room with other
you.
people.
That's you.
I
That's
knew.
you.
Come on, now.
You
but
want to be known by everybody in Forest Park. That's why you know everybody.
No, watch this. One thing they tell you when you go to school for this shit, because I went to school for this shit. The people that's really them ones gonna make sure you know and everybody know you. Now everybody tell you I don't remember names for shit, but best believe I'm gonna make sure yes, because that's a part of the business. Y'all get so caught up in one side of the business when black speaks from all of the sides, and I ain't even a fucking rapper.
I honestly just think blacks
That's all.
hearing us speak from one side of the business. You're just hearing us say what you want us to hear. Like what you want to hear. You're hearing us say what you want us to hear.
No.
What you want to hear, yo.
I know what I've experienced, and you ask any artist that's been around me.
Bro,
Other people
your
experience other
experience is
shit.
not the experience
saying-
of the future, Black.
I ain't saying you gotta live
No,
it.
bro, we started out arguing. You
But I'm
said
saying
the
what I speak
artist.
on is from experience.
No, this is what I'm telling you. What you're saying. Now listen, we gonna talk like Black. Hey,
Motherfuckers that can't get their whole audience just can't get their whole audience.
Hey, buy a ticket to a show, stand out there, sing the music, cheer on, and you know it's impossible for you to get backstage if you're not a baller, if you're not a big artist, and you don't have connection. Sit out there, watch your favorite artist, support him, and then if another chance in a lifetime come, you will get that opportunity or try to get that opportunity to have him your CD. But don't throw nothing on that stage
Right, respect the
because
stage.
he's getting paid that much money. Rappers, are you from Baltimore
Artistry.
anywhere? If Baltimore don't support you and you can't sell your music in Baltimore, don't worry about it. Just lock down the city. Don't go nowhere else, and
that
don't
show
try
how
to
small-minded
explain.
niggas is.
And you know what I mean? That's what
She's
you're
speaking like
saying.
you.
You know
He's
what I mean?
speaking like
You know
you,
what I
yo.
mean?
No, I ain't.
He's
he ain't speaking
speaking like
me.
you.
Like,
He's
come
speaking
on,
like
bro.
him.
He
No,
said,
that's
let
what
me
you
see
saying.
No matter
like
what,
Black.
because no matter
He said,
what, you
let me
That's
see
black.
like Black
you
right
respect the
And let me
stage.
tell you something. No,
'Cause
this is what I
watch
said.
this.
Let me tell you something.
Me throwing my
I've been in
CD
this
on
game
stage
for 20 years.
ain't gonna tell me.
Listen.
I'ma get in.
Let me finish.
I'ma find a way. That's
listen.
the difference between me and other niggas. I'm not stuck on one way.
Okay.
That wasn't
so I'm
probably his
black.
one way.
I'm Black. I had a great job most of my life. I knew everybody.
And I
I had a
earned
300
it.
ZX
Yep,
at
and I
15
earned
years old.
everything,
I
yep.
earned everything.
Every
So
relationship.
shorty, if you ain't,
So if
you
you don't
ain't
wanna listen to me,
17
that's your shit.
and you don't listen to me, yeah, I am older and my way is my way. Shorty, you ain't gonna make it.
I ain't saying
Lock
you ain't
down
gonna make it.
Baltimore.
That's what
Never
you
throw
putting
your
out,
CD
though.
No, I ain't.
on stage.
That's
No,
what
I
you
Don't
putting
do
out.
nothing
That's
until
putting
you
out-
That's
control
from another
Baltimore.
listener. You
I'm
feel me?
putting
I don't
out-
know
That's
you.
black.
That's just from somebody who don't know you. And I told you how, like, I
What?
just
Now
hear
watch
a
this.
lot
Hold
of
up, Brittany.
noise,
Now watch
like,
this.
What?
This is what he say. Now watch this. Go ahead. Now
What?
watch
It's
this.
just a lot of, like,
Go ahead. Now watch this. Go ahead.
no motion.
Shorty, don't you ever think you gonna make it if you don't lock down your city. Don't go 40 miles, 5 minutes down the street and see if you can find a fan base. Don't go 30 minutes up the street in Dundalk. Don't go to Edgewood, Maryland, sell
Don't
your
you dare
CD.
go to DC.
Focus on your city first, boy. And if you go to that rap show, buy that $150 ticket and you bet not say nothing to that artist unless you do it the right way.
Right.
Learn somebody, meet somebody,
Make
and
a
do
connections.
that. Make a connection.
Yeah, stop being lazy.
And stop being
Stop
lazy
doing it
and
the
do
nigga
it.
way.
At a show, how
Yeah.
you gonna make a connection?
That's
My nigga,
black way.
Watch this.
You get them as they walk through. If people
You-
doing
That's
it,
black
like,
way.
If you
bro,
outside
Nigga in the
and
crowd.
watch this again, that
Black.
shows me where niggas at in their life.
No.
Because even back then, I
You
had
fucked
connections.
up because you're a nigga in your life that's been popular your whole life.
Right.
And I earned it. And ain't nobody giving it to me.
Listen, nobody's
I went out there
debating
and
whether
earned
you
it.
earned your
Hold up.
popularity or
I
not.
earned it.
Black
That's
part
not
two.
a boy.
Black Child 2.
So watch this.
So listen, watch
so obviously
this.
I know what I'm doing, right? So why debate me? Listen to me for once.
Everybody who know what they doing don't mean that they right how they do it.
Mean
We
No, I
can
ain't
get the
say
same. We
popular.
can get the
I said it
same
worked.
math answer by doing it completely 3-4 different ways. G.
Okay, all right, so watch this. When we get there together, you got my respect on that.
Hey, you don't
Until
got
then,
and so basically you don't respect me.
No.
Because that's what you just said.
No, because
Yeah.
you telling
That's
me
what
my
you
way.
just said.
You telling me my way
But
ain't
that's
working.
what you just said.
I'm just telling you my way is work because I've tried
Your
and
way
true
works
this.
for you.
No, it ain't just for
Your
me.
way works for you.
No, it ain't, and that's
Your
why I said-
formula is not gonna work for Kenny.
And that's why
Your formula
I said,
don't work for him.
As 5 rappers that have been around me, yes, what I say do work. That's just like telling Michael Jackson, your formula
So
don't
your
work.
5 rappers are Michael Jacksons that been
No.
around you. Okay.
But watch this, everything they done done with me
None
work.
of Michael
Last.
Jackson kids blew up.
Who? He ain't want him to blow up.
No, you can't say that. He's been dead over 20
What
years.
you mean he did? That's why he kept their identity secret.
No,
he didn't want his kids to blow up.
He's been dead for about
And when
16
he was alive,
years.
they said it.
Bro,
Yes,
his
they
kids
came
were
out their
all
mouth
under
and said
12
it.
years old.
right
Who?
now.
You know what I mean?
Now.
Blanket
They're actually
Jackson.
doing his. They're actually covering
Right
his movie.
now, but
You
then
know what I mean? Like, come on,
Look
bro.
at the documentary.
Jackson, moving on. Speaking of the Jacksons, since we on the Jacksons,
No, speaking of my man Kanye West, who just dropped that album that sold 140,000 first week,
I'm number one.
independent.
and guess what?
Damn.
And guess what? I didn't even know that motherfucker came out.
That's what Winston they say. Mason.
That's a solid drop.
140,000.
Who was he dropping with?
No,
And they asked him to stop before
No,
they
it's
dropped.
independent. It's independent.
Mace said it.
I know, not
Independent.
with, but somebody else was
Yeah.
Hey, man,
dropping on
no,
that
Cam
same
said
date,
it.
and he
Yeah,
tried to pay
Cam
him.
said the only thing he
Stop
got.
him
know.
from dropping.
It say Kanye West
Did I
Vulture
see
One.
him drop like I was
Listen,
gonna say before?
Kanye West Vulture One is on the pace to sell 140K's first week. By the way, this is considered an independent album. Good God,
Cam
Almighty.
said
Shout out.
because he been in the news for
Shout
so
out,
much
yes,
drama.
Kanye West,
He didn't
man.
even know he dropped the album.
Numbers niggas
But he
want
did
to
say he did number
Indie
one.
numbers.
He's number one right now.
That's what niggas want to see.
Shout out to Ye, man.
I think because he didn't do one of them extravagant releases like he usually do. We don't know nothing about it. I think
You know,
it's
usually when he drop an album,
There's a
it's
strategy
right
behind
when
it.
somebody else dropping an album.
I just
and he
said that.
beefing
And
with
then your man.
for album.
Who?
sales.
Yo, I
Right.
just said
And
that.
then
He
your
just
man,
did that.
Whack 100 poster got into something at the Super Bowl. Anybody heard about that?
oh shit.
Fuck no.
What he do?
Yeah. I mean, right here. I think I put it.
Yapping about it?
Talking about nigga ain't a nigga touched me. We ain't had an argument. We had a nigga Loose Cannon from neighborhood 60 Crip been with me the whole weekend. Loose
So-
been with me. We didn't ate wine and dine. He did Super Bowl with me, everything, nigga. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Since you up there, right? On Paru ain't no nigga touch me. We ain't even had all the case. So put that on 60 Crips that you put it out there. Put that on your neighborhood, nigga. I dare you to. Fuck your mama, nigga. Now. So take that. Call no jumper. Or won't you pull up Thursday. Pull up Thursday, Brick. I dare you to. Fuck your mama. She's a bitch. Now, since you wanted to troll, now the real life trolls on you. Come see about it, nigga. We see how it go.
Okay.
He mad as
And he
hell.
said Brick. Is he talking about Brick Baby? Leave it in the comments back. I think Brick Baby. Brick Baby is the crib. And he said roll up the road, rolling.
Yeah, but them people's put them papers out on him though.
On whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And that's why I can't. Now I feel like at some point you got caught up in your own character. Like everybody said, you became the king of
They say Brick
Clubhouse.
Baby. They say Brick Baby. It's Brick Baby.
Oh, Brick
It's
Baby.
Brick Baby. It's Big Baby. It is a beef.
Brick Baby. at
It's
the Super Bowl
solid no jumper.
But they saying he only
Brick
beef
Baby
with it 'cause Brick
and
Baby
Whack
called him out
100.
on the snitching. That's what he beefed with him about. About this.
So Brick Baby called out Whack on Rat.
And 1090 Jake was supposed to put the papers out there.
On Whack?
They trying
So
to
did
say Whack.
1090 Jake drop the papers?
1090 Snake Jake.
Did he drop papers?
Oh.
But like this, I seen, and I didn't click on it. I will say I verified this.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
This is what on Whack. It was 3 people that came out and said that he directly snitched on somebody back in his situation.
He dry snitch. is what
Yeah.
they say.
And that's what they saying. And that's why he's defending like, no, I didn't snitch because it was supposed to have been an indirect direct. But their thing is, well, nigga, you run around putting that bone out or pressing everybody else about their indiscretions when you got this.
Oh, it is out there.
I told you.
Damn.
Man, but this is old though.
But my thing is, I feel like a lot of stuff he doing now, like they saying, yeah, you the king of Clubhouse. When you think of Clubhouse, everybody think of Whack now. You doing
Hold
a
on,
lot
somebody
of
got a
stuff.
rail. Whack 100 not by rolling 60s.
I think he doing a lot.
I'm
for
looking at
the
that. I'm
numbers
looking.
now.
Hold up. He getting held back.
Who getting held
He
back?
wants some smoke. Whack
It's that
100.
Super Bowl though.
That's a Super Bowl, bro.
Super Bowl.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Whack
Whack
knocked
is getting pushed
knocked
back.
out by rolling 60.
Whack got
He got
straps.
picked up. Did we see him picked up or something?
Nah, he trying to go back, but
He got straps.
Shit.
a security
Is he
guy. He
bleeding?
look like, I don't know, but he look different.
What you mean look different? Is it him or is it him?
Bro,
It's him.
him.
Yeah.
It's for sure him.
He said he look different.
Maybe it's just the
I'm just telling you, anybody, hey, listen, man, hit that notification
Yeah.
button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. If you know anything about Whack 100 fighting rolling 60s, this Super Bowl
fighting out there
weekend,
Super Bowl weekend. 'Cause it
I
might
don't
not have
see
been
nothing.
Brick Baby.
It's
Yeah.
a,
But he is getting into
Right.
an altercation, clearly.
he's getting an altercation.
Definitely is.
Well, can I just say
He
something real
yelling.
fast, yo? Let me just put this out there. I will help any artist. But when it comes to, and I get intimate with my
You had
artists.
me at the butt, nigga. I
no,
will help
but-
any artist.
But this is my thing. And being a manager, the artist also has to know, I get the hunger, I'm going to do it. But if you knew it all, you wouldn't need help. Period. From anybody.
Bro,
No, that's just, no, you ain't, I'm not being cocky, yo. This is real shit in this industry. If niggas knew it all, they wouldn't have to ask no questions. So unless you're one of them people that's just that much of a star, because some people do make it off of that, or you just that it, allow people to help you that know. And do your homework on them people. If it's somebody that really knows, it's not about them telling you what to do. It's about the fact that if that person been around 50 years or however long, substantial in the business, obviously they know something. So let me listen instead of trying to prove it against my theory. Because obviously they was there before you and they still there. That's all. Because I did it. Yes, I interned, I did it all. And that's how I learned. Niggas don't really, yes, I went to school. So I really learned this. This ain't no just Black's opinion. That's what I keep telling y'all. This is stuff that's tried, true, and that has worked and failed. Because watch this, if it didn't, this fat fuck wouldn't have me here. So obviously,
Why I gotta be a fat fuck? You black motherfucker.
and he know I love him.
Booty scratcher.
That's why, and I wasn't coming at you, man. I'm just saying, and that's the problem.
Gold hat on, pickle
I think
head,
that's the disconnect with the younger generation. And
purple, pink
we come
wearing,
off a little bit aggressive. When I was raised like that.
knocking the
My
next
delivery may be
artist
changed.
thing,
But we mean
going to
messages.
school type dude.
I know I went through that door 5 times. And you saying, well, Black, we can go out the window. And yes, we can. And that may be faster. But I also know that window may come down and cut you anything.
Yeah, and what I was saying is
But you still
your
saying-
way just may not work for everybody. You said it yourself. It's worked and it's failed. It's failed for some people, right?
No, it's work.
You just said it's
No, I
worked
said
and
it.
it's
No,
failed.
I said it. Yeah, for me. So I know what to do and not to do.
For every person.
Hey, listen,
Yeah,
man.
because you think this industry, why you think they say they can make stars? They don't need people to rap no more.
Okay.
And this is where I said, here we go with no disrespect. What people have seen and what they haven't seen. I have seen more than what you think. I've seen people go up, go down in them. Yes, I've seen, not just me, because yes, I have seen it. Yo, I don't speak on fact. I don't speak on opinion and stuff, Ham. You know that. Either I busted myself or I was there when it got busted. Because I know motherfuckers love to challenge a nigga like me. So yeah, I gotta be able to back it up that much more.